subscribe. Also, if you're not a follower, follow. X Evil X, you get a discount on Swift Lifestyle. Try a Swift Lifestyle needs. Get energized, productive, and enjoy the stream because these are fucking long ass streams. Last time, our characters begin their adventure within the begins of the Vatheron area. The 7 of us meet at a warehouse in town. It was a military style warehouse in the northwest side of town where we were greeted by Victor Kenneth, an artificer of his generation. He looked very much like Percy, if you've seen the other D&D runoff that kind of takes away our stream a lot. Very similar to them. He offers us a contract that offers 1,000 gold pieces per person to acquire a Primarch docent from the Grey Mist in Landro. The 7 of us are then given bracers to allow Victor to communicate to us telepathically, as well as be able to travel through the mist without having any negative effect. As we head out to the Deathgate Adventures to get our guide to bring us into the Graying Mist, we are engaged with 8 two-headed wolves, which is like twice as many heads as normal wolves would have. We decide to kill all of them and rest for the evening, where then we split up for the evening before heading out to the mist fog in the next morning. That is where our characters left off, separated and waiting for their adventure to begin.
However, brief thing, you were all also contacted by Axanar, who is currently not here, requesting you all to actually come back to Deathgate Adventures Guild this evening because they had been contacted by one Drook, the de facto leader of Deathgate Adventures Guild, that believes you two have a common interest and can work together to get the Morning Gate open so you can actually traverse into the Mournland. Because right now the gate is closed and access to the Mournland is prohibited.
You said that was from Axanar?
Yes, Axanar said to regroup at Deathgate Adventures because Drook wishes to speak and make a deal.
If I remember correctly, it was Feathers and I that were together.
Yeah, that's correct.
You guys were actually hunting on your way back.
That's right.
Aye, we picked up the rabbits.
Yes.
That's not the accent I want to go for.
Now is the time. Now is the time to get it.
It'll take me a minute. I've been doing it all day, and it still comes out shit for the first like 5 minutes. So
I'm going country. That's all I got.
Oh, you want to do country? You just gotta have a thing in your leg and not move your bottom lip at all.
Yeah, if you're going for that one.
That's kind of how Amanda's grandpa sounds.
You gotta act like your lip doesn't move, and you just gotta keep talking, not move your bottom jaw.
Y'all had a stroke or something?
Nope.
No, that's just how people.
When I was in Texas, a guy came up and talked to us. We were flying at a power line, and he's sitting there talking to us. And my coworker's like, "What did he just say?" I'm like, "Don't worry, I got it. Just keep flying the drone." And I talked to him, and he was just like, "I don't understand a word he said." I'm like, "Yeah, you got to learn how to talk tobacco. It's an art."
Right.
Moving on.
Oh, talk tobacco. Okay, I understand now. Okay.
Yeah. Most people were, I know where Feathers and Valkyrie were. Is everyone else simply just walking back? I believe Bellow Dash had just finished up fishing. Most people were actually in town, I believe. Aramid was in town, so it was just a matter of heading downstairs.
I have a prop for this.
Nice.
I do not have a giant longbow.
Oh, remember when Will was trying to half sword? I'm like, hold on, let me just grab the sword.
I don't have claws.
This is literally an axe head from Amazon and a stick I found in my backyard.
He found the stick.
The stick.
Quality stick.
Oh,
I just need to get some leather and wrap the bottom.
stick.
Thinking about cutting it about right here before it starts curving.
Yeah. Wrap the whole thing in leather.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a more accurate pole arm if you leave it that long.
Okay.
Sure.
Our talker is not here currently.
Well, yeah, one of them.
I mean, I'm currently on the road, so
But we're
Can't
gonna
do
fast
shit.
forward to everyone's arrival into Death's Gate Adventures Guild. Get my notes in the right place.
I think we
Map.
should move back into town.
I mean, so that's what the summons was.
Yes.
Right. One by one, you all start arriving back at Death's Gate Adventures Guild. For those of you who it's your first time here, there is a strange kind of sense of camaraderie in the adventures here, that you're all kind of in the same group of people that are hoping to make it big by traveling into the Mournland, a super dangerous area where many of you might not come back at all. So there is this air in it. People are living, enjoying what could be their final night if the Morn Gate opens tomorrow. You are able to find Axanar and Druk, who are currently at the front bar. It seems that Druk has pushed aside any other patrons that were trying to sit at this section of the bar and has kind of like pushed them all down the line, has reserved a few seats for members of the party. Those you.
I'm sitting at the other end of the bar, I think, right? Yeah. You might have just been talking to the
I'll find a
imps
seat.
only.
Why are we here? We have gathered.
I think we were the last ones. So what's going on?
As you all gather up, Drew kind of sits there with arms crossed over a table. Okay, welcome, welcome. And she's trying to purposely move further away from Axnar, who got like increasingly by the end of the conversation, like energetic and kind of revealed his naivete. So she turns more to the rest of you, hoping for probably a little bit more experience in the adventuring field. Reach over. Druk. Glad to meet you. These are strange times we're in. No, it wasn't that long ago that we set up the guild here, trips into the Mournland. And ever since we started, Tessa, the one that de facto runs this place, has been on my ass. She's not quite a fan of the business we run here. She doesn't quite. Something about the death that naturally comes to adventures when you travel into the Mournland turns her off from it. Thinks that somehow a place like Eberron can now live right next to the Day Red Mist, but just not involve itself. It's a foolish idea. But she has the borrowed authority of the King of Breland, and she's allowed to close the Morning Gate when she pleases, as you saw up there. Now, I know you all have an external contract from Death's Gate, and unless you're out here hunting hares, you're probably going into the Mournland as well, am I right?
All right, why else would we be here?
Exactly. Wouldn't be here for anything else. So your business is interrupted by Tesser's little stunt out there. So is mine. It'd be in all of our best interests if we just figured out a way around this.
I'm just streaming.
Agreed.
All right.
I mean, what's to prevent us from just walking outside of town and going across the field?
Yeah, many have tried that, and many have died doing that. You see, Morning Gate is more than just a gate right into the mist. There's a line of maintained lines that connect you from mist edge to mist edge. About 100, 200, maybe 500 feet of mist you have to penetrate, walk through there. Many people think they can. Many people die doing it. They get lost, don't come out the other end. Or maybe they wish they never tried in the beginning. I've never heard of someone walking through and then coming back out the other side.
Very well.
So,
Well,
That's
You must have a
interesting.
plan then.
Of course I do. One that would be best executed by those not a member of the guild. You see,
You're looking at us then.
of course. Tessar has her eye already on all those of the guild. You see, I'm not asking for a hit, don't get me wrong. I don't like Tessar, but not that much. But she's not the actual appointed mayor of Eberron. That's her brother. But her brother is so busy praying away at the church of the chapel of the sovereign host that Tessar's the one that has to run things around here. Now, technically speaking, she's not allowed to do that. But technically speaking, the king has more important things to do than care about some backwater town like Eberron. In addition, she is attempting to curry aid with House Orien out there, the lightning rail station. The Guildhall's in a little bit of debt. Again, Tessar makes things hard around here for us. Drives the business into the negative when she closes the gates like this, and usually I have to end up paying out of pocket to get adventurers to do whatever she needs done, typically clearing out a den of beasts in the morning. So what I need is twofold. I need someone to speak with Current de Orient, the scion at the lightning rail station. Need you to convince him just not to support Tessar's effort, or better yet, to support Death's Gate. That money, either way this goes, could be influential. Even if you get Tessar out of power, that money can still be used to buy out the... Next one is to remove Tessar from power. We need something to get her out. I don't particularly care if it's blackmail or you bend the ear of the King of Breland himself. We just need to take her out of power. Maybe pressure the brother. There has to be something there. Go through their house, find a letter. There has to be some evidence, some foul play that's going on here. I don't know why the appointed mayor would spend all day praying away. I kind of have an idea, but should be doing more. If you can get Tessar out and put Corvius Sanitar, back in, well, he's a little bit of a pushover. And that's much better for Death's Gate.
What was the name of the person we're supposed to speak with? I know.
There's two people, if you could. The person they first mentions is Curant de Orient. I'll put that name in chat. And just says reference. The primary subject of conversation is Tessar Sanitar. And Corius Sanitar is her brother and the actual appointed mayor of Eberron.
The regent.
Technically mayor.
Oh.
Sharn is appointed by a lord mayor.
So what? We have to do all this for you to open the gate?
For her to open the gate, yes. I have no authority to open the gate.
Would it not be possible to just sneak through?
It's possible.
The gate. Why don't we just go over?
Because primarily it would be illegal. And if Tessa catches that, then that's the city watch on you. Now, this is a
Chris.
completely legal business we'll all have here, so.
Chris, do I know of any other ways to get around the gate? Having worked around the gate much of my life.
Roll a wisdom or intelligence check.
I want to. I'll roll. I'll go wisdom. 13.
13. There are such other routes that are these more guaranteed ones that take you through the Dead Gray Mist. You are aware of one to the far south, past Kenrun. That would involve either passing through the plains themselves or looping around through New Sire and back out. There are paths there. It's normally not a problem, Vatharon, to go through the gate. Unless it is one of these circumstances where Tesser closes the gate.
Durant runs the lightning rail station, is that correct?
Say again?
Durant runs the lightning rail station?
Correct. Kirent is the scion, the station.
So that's the only other legal way to get around, correct?
Yeah, to hop the gate is illegal because it's owned by the town. You could, again, Drew did say it is very dangerous to just walk through the Dead Gray Mist on a side that isn't associated with the wall.
I'm assuming I'd be familiar with that as a very bad idea to just go in somewhere.
Yeah, you probably remember your first expeditions in were unaided, and they were treacherous, to say the least, because you'd think it would be just walking through like 500 feet of mist, but then it's like a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles. You're just constantly lost, and there's creatures and beasts that surround you.
Unless we wish to take the risk, it is better to just find a way to get the gate open.
It works in all our interests. And hey, you're helping me out and I'm helping you out. I can offer some aid should you need some extra aid when going through the Mournland. I can also offer you some money for the mutual benefit of ourselves. You aided me, I'll give you some extra.
Well, I guess we'll see what we can do. You know, we gotta get
By all
through anyways.
By all means. Remember, Corinth, Dorian, just convince him to not give money to Tesser. Optimally, give it to us at Death's Gate. And then find whatever you can on Corius. Something to either kick his ass into high drive and take his command from Tesser, or maybe blackmail. Something. Or if any of you happen to be really good with the King Umbrella.
No.
Worth a shot. Well,
You'd probably be better off trying to get Victor over here to do that.
Victor.
Might hold some sway.
This
Or
is
any
your
of the others.
contract giver, I assume.
No, he means that more as a general statement of fact.
I misunderstand. I thought he was in the room with us.
No,
No.
not even close. This is a random fucking
Then you're
person.
fine. Then you're fine.
Yeah.
Ignore it.
I was like,
Redcon.
Yeah, I thought he was in the room with us. My bad.
yeah, no,
you're
it's
fine, you're fine.
a very big secret. Who's hiring us?
How about it gets you some last stops as well. Somewhat of a custom drink around here. It gives a whistle and commands over a few of the barmaids who bring over. It is a glass bottle that is like with a stopper shut, with a yellow liquid, and that fades down into a black towards the bottom. Valkyrie, roll a history check.
Fun. 8.
That's actually enough.
Oh, good.
Because you've seen these before. The
Roger
farms
that.
you've looked at around Vatheron that mostly produced a dead, like that infected wheat, is still harvested. And you believe, kind of based on what you've seen around it, it's harvested in some way to make what is currently being offered to you.
Oh, the farm I worked at, they made these, or
Yeah.
something similarly to these. But
Yeah,
these
they
are really
did.
good guys.
I did. You see, the wheat around here is not that good, infected by the dead gray mist, but we got someone that knows a certain spell that purifies and removes poison. Cast that a few times during the brewing process, and you get this. It's well, no one else buys it, but it gets you trashed really quick. So it works best for those that want to save some coin and still get drunk here.
I've heard some of the best liquors come from old poisons that were purified.
There you go. Here's an old poison that's purified. She takes one and pops a stopper off. To your health and good luck. She'll take a drink. Axar had taken a drink before. I assume doesn't.
Feathers will gladly take a drink.
All right.
No.
Roll a Constitution
One
saving
mouthful at
throw.
the moment.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
I will happily do that once I get back to the computer.
Valkyrie just puts. Do we all get bottles of our own, or is it?
You all got bottles of your own.
Yeah,
No.
bottle goes up and doesn't stop.
Constitution saving throw.
Mm.
I eye it for like good 5 seconds before I take a swig.
Constitution saving throw.
Am I familiar with this, Chris?
You've heard of it. It is pretty much what she said. It's a cheap drink that gets you trapped. That is kind of hard. 11 and a 9. Let me find my note on that, but I do not believe 9 does the trick for you, unfortunately. Oh, I'm having a hard time finding this note real quick. Sorry, one moment.
I think you put it as like a 7.
Oh, yeah?
I thought it was one of the 3. That was a 3.
Oh,
If I
my-
remember from our one-on-one, I think it was a
yeah, when I told you explicitly what the DC of this is.
the only DC.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I might have succeeded. I got a 19.
You think?
You think?
You think?
Fucking level 3, dude.
Just let it be, man.
Like say, hey Chris, does a 35 hit?
I got a 42 on perception. Do I see it?
You guys live for those questions. A quick check in my Google Drive because I could have sworn I wrote
Well, I
this
just
down.
failed on a con save for drinking alcohol, so it might be soon.
Hey, Chris, just to double
Yes.
check.
Yeah, when you
The
drink
thing we
alcohol,
got
the Constitution
from
save,
Victor.
like, your health, your overall-
Does that
Yes.
require us to speak out loud or no? Or is it just like the sending spell?
It is like the message spell, so you at least have to whisper.
Okay. In the loud bar, if I whisper, will people hear me talk?
Only if they're exceptionally perceptive.
Okay. I will whisper to Victor. And I'll do a stealth just to
It's
make
like-
sure that, or is it stealth or sleight of hand, whichever, to try and be extra quiet to make sure no one hears me.
So as a quick thing for the drinks, what were the rolls? 9 and an 8 or
11.
11 and a 7?
No.
What are the
I think
rolls?
Will rolled a 9.
I got a 9. Yeah.
9. Okay. Then you all succeed. Valkyrie, because you were going for the whole bottle, roll it 2 more times.
Oh, basically double
Natural
disadvantage.
20.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He's doing
There we
well.
go. That's 1.
Oh, close. 2. So
Oh, that's bad.
Wasted.
As you have, sorry, one. Okay, yeah.
All right, here we go. Russian
As
drunk.
you are like going through the bottle, like the first like chug, like you can all see that there's like a little bit of attention being thrown your way as you are just downing the bottle as you go, and like a little bit of like a chug, that's starting as you go, but towards the end, and maybe just because so many people are now paying attention to you, it all becomes a little bit too much, and you have to cough out like this last dredge of it. It doesn't cause like too much of an uproar, but there is still like a cheer that you made it that far. Some people are clapping at the sight. It sounds like a few people have lost bets, whether or not they quickly made, whether or not you were going to actually be able to do that or not.
Sounds like a bar.
I'm leaving.
A few seconds pass before you see a halfling walk over and is like, "God damn it, you just had to," and they palm you 2 copper before walking away.
Fuck it. I'm gonna drink the rest of mine too.
You're like, damn, that worked well.
You drinking the rest as well?
Yep.
Okay, 2 more con saves.
When you get back to your desk. But yeah,
Yes.
Chris, so I'll
Yes,
message
let's
to
do this now.
Victor.
Let's do this now. Yeah.
I'll message to Victor. The gate is closed. Do you have any sway in the town to get it opened?
Brief pause. I did hear that the gate is closed. Yes. No sway, and if I did, it's not quite me willing to give myself away to open it. Take this as just an opportunity. Make some friends while you can now. I wouldn't be where I am if I did not have friends at the moment. Think of who you're making friends with and follow that.
Time to make some enemies.
He looks over to Valkyrie on top of the table, screaming, going, "Woo!" and throws the bottle down at the ground, shattering it.
I got a 10 and a 16.
Okay. Feathers. Maybe it's because this swill isn't that different than what you had back at home, where the brewing process was a lot more like crude than even this.
Yeah.
Because you just start going through it, and there is something that captivates the bar at the, I think, smaller looking tabaxi just starts pounding this heavy duty drink, and there is a momentum that brings a chug. It's almost like frat level as you finish, and it's just this explosion of cheers, laughter. Similar thing, the same halfling walks over to you and palms you like, "You guys are killing me here." Hands you a silver piece before walking back to his crew, who is just having the best time, as you could tell. Just cleaning this guy out.
Is a silver piece enough to buy a round for everybody?
Let me see.
You got the silver piece?
I got the silver piece.
And Valkyrie goes to like high five you and like grabs your hand and pulls you in and headbutts you.
Thank God.
It would be 2 silver pieces to afford a gallon of ale, but the last stop you can buy like 3 more bottles.
Okay, I'll buy them. I'll buy the table who gave it to me a round or 2.
All right.
I don't care.
Just bottles, or are you putting in the extra silver piece for the round?
Whatever the silver piece will buy. I don't care about it.
Okay, whatever the silver piece will buy. Okay. We'll just say you get like a half gallon. They take one of the kegs that's like half kicked over, and like one of the people points from you, Feathers, and they all like raise their mugs and cheers to you. More laughter can be heard. The attitude here is definitely kicked upwards now, as your various antics have kind of brought a new life to this night.
Reminds me of home.
All right. Well, you've received your job. Some of you have gotten thoroughly trashed. Is there anything you guys want to do? I know some of you have rooms here. Others of you might be heading. So where was that for Mamar?
Oh, I was about to say, I left when they started guzzling.
It's the morning.
So it's the morning.
Well, it's the morning, so yeah, it is 8 in the morning that you two got trashed. After messaging Victor, I will go out. I'll see Mamar, and Mima, shall we go to the church and see what we can do?
Better than standing around here, I guess.
And we'll go off to the church.
Right. Does anyone want to join the team heading towards the
1
chapel of the
second.
Does
Sovereign
anyone
Host?
notice me leave? Is my question.
Do you leave sneakily or do you just leave?
I just, while you guys were pounding alcohol,
Yeah, I left during
just
that.
get
too.
up and walk away.
What kind of passive do I need to see that?
1 second.
Do you want me to roll a stealth check, Chris?
You would no, you're fine. I think you need a
Mm.
DC of 15 considering your trashed level.
I did see it then.
All right.
Didn't see it. Just immediate. I didn't see it then.
I did see him walk away.
I have a 15 perception, and I have a +3 in wisdom.
I
Yeah.
got a plus
Ruin.
4, so.
His thing is
Because like
wisdom.
10 would have been the normal, but because he's trashed, it is raised up like a difficulty
Mhm.
level for that. So
14.
So I would notice too.
if you have
Passive
a,
11.
yeah, you would notice because of passive 11, just because you just walked away and you didn't like, chug an entire bottle.
So those
do
two
not
don't notice me.
I noticed him walk away. I don't do anything though. I'm just like,
I'm guessing the sorcerer and the wizard didn't drink, so
Did anyone else just see some random? Oh, that was Viking. Okay. Viking, I saw you run behind. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, who just ran behind the screen?
Let's try to get back here as quickly as possible.
So while those of you that are at the bar, if no one else is going with, that noticed and is going with, while some of you guys are recovering from the last stop drink you had, kind of rallying, will you be heading to the lightning rail station to speak with Corinth after this, or will you be heading towards the chapel of the Sovereign Host?
I mean, I definitely want to go see the lightning rail station.
All right. Lightning rail station for those that are
Yes.
still at the bar. We'll do you second. We'll do Mamar and Ermine. Ermine. We'll do you guys first since you headed to the chapel of the Sovereign Host. You walk over the chapel of Sovereign Host, and it's like a simple one-room chapel built on the outskirts. You can see cracks in the stone and a few patches to the roof that are starting to kind of give way. The pews are in various states of repair, and there seems to be a small collection of statues when you enter that form this like semicircle of patrons on the furthermost wall. It's there that you can see a clean-shaven, like short-haired halfling that, true to the word, is sitting there kneeling at the center of this semicircle, hands clasped together, and is like in an intense level of prayer.
Do I notice anyone else?
It's empty at the moment, besides him.
And this is Corius.
Yes, it's Corey Sanitar.
I'll gesture to Mamar. Monsieur Corius. Do you have a moment?
Of course, of course. What is it? Can I? Is it? It's not prayer, right? No. Do you need advice? You need advice.
Yes, I would say we do.
Of course. Yes.
My acquaintance and I are needing to get by the gate, but unfortunately, it's his sister, correct?
Yes.
Your sister has closed it due to an attack on the city, and with our assistance in helping quell the incident, we were hoping that we could get free travel through the gate.
Well, guys, you should be speaking to Tessa about this then. She knows more about the city than I do.
But, sir, you are the mayor of this city, are you not?
I am, but she's the one that really handles all of this now. I got things I gotta do here for the city as well.
Is there anything that we could do to assist you so that you would go and talk to her for us and use your authority to maybe put in a good word if she is, and that may help with the situation?
He starts to like think a bit, and he's like clearly like this like 1 minute conversation has frazzled him right now.
And
he's like running his hand through his hair, and he's.
I noticed he's like super religious, correct?
It would seem so.
So I do.
The amulet of the Moonweaver.
Wrong universe, but
wraps his
dimension.
relic. Oh shit.
I know that it would be of great assistance to us both to help the city and make sure that the business continues as well as we can go through the gate and show that going through we may take out more of the encampments of monsters so that there are less issues coming through.
Okay. When you mention taking out the encampments of monsters, he immediately kind of lights up. He's like, yes, that's it. She was mentioning there's a den of these, the wolves, the two-headed ones that came through. She knows where the den is, and she closed the gate.
Correct.
Yeah, she closed the gate because usually when we close the gate, the Deathscape people, they get really like antsy and they want to go out. It's really easy then to like have them take care of this. They'd go into the moorland all the time, so we, they should clear and protect the town as well if they're going to always go in there. So,
of course, one must do their duty to the town that they gain so much from. We are a community, as they would say, as I kind of like, not like in the most like, I still need to figure out religions a little bit for Eberron because they're a little different. A lot different, I know, than like the normal kind of stuff, but kind of in a very like religious, amoral gesture of it. I'll put my hand to my chest. Yes, we need to look into. I gotta make sure my French accent does not turn into a different accent because Will is talking and it's not helping. And we have to make sure that your sense of community is I fucked myself up so
this is hard.
Yeah.
Listen, I know what you're saying. It's exactly what we need. The Deathscape people, they might not budge. I know she's talking with the people over at the lightning rail station for help. Yeah, here's the deal, okay? If you just I'll go talk to her. I'll say, got people that are willing to take care of the den of wolves, and if Sovereign Host willing, she will let you through the gate as well.
I very much appreciate it, and your use of your authority to help us help everyone else. I do appreciate it, Sovereign Host willing, that you are able to help us convince your sister that we may pass through the gates.
Yes, of course.
Shall we follow you, or shall we meet you somewhere after to find out the outcome of this conversation?
I have to go find her. She could be in a few different places. You really don't have to follow. Let me just wrap up my prayer here. It's going to take like only 40 more minutes. And then just about like midday, just meet me at the gate and I'll have something for you. Of course.
Sir, if you do not mind me as I have not seen you very much as a regular of this town. Is there something in particular you are looking to pray for? Pray tell? Some issue that you have that you are looking for the sovereigns us. Wow, that one video really did help. No S's and H's, and it really works. The sovereigns us help in assistance for something we may add to our list of things to help you with.
Listen, that's greatly appreciated, but you're not from here. Listen, when the morning happened, you know, the mist
Yes.
was coming at us.
I am familiar.
I was, you know, at the time I was just a humble priest here, but I stood at the morning gate and I used all of my faith, held my hand out, and that's where the mist ended, right where my hand was. Ever since then, I've known if this happens again, or if something more happens, I can't. I want to make sure that me and the host are in good graces.
Of course, I completely understand. While I may not have a connection to the Southern Host myself, I have my connection to the land, and I understand the pain that was brought with the mist myself, being closer to the land of it. While you walk to speak with your sister, you may want to also think about, while prayer is one way to show your affection, you could also do it with your actions so that it could be another way that you may help the community instead of looking only for a prayer, more appreciation of actions.
Through actions, yeah. You're right. Yeah.
I'll reach out my hand and shake to shake.
Reaches over with both hands.
Thank you, monsieur. I shall see you soon, hopefully.
Yes.
I wish you well in your prayer.
You're doing a perception or insight?
Or insight check, correction.
Roll an insight check.
I was like, what are you perceiving? Am I doing something that I didn't know I'm doing? I slipped up a 20.
Oh.
I don't do that. That'd be very disrespectful. I don't do that.
Insight.
Insight on me or him?
Him.
Okay. I was like,
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. He's like wearing his emotions on his sleeve right now. So you're getting a very clear sense of like an anxiety-ridden, pious man.
He's a priest who felt that he is the one who stopped the morning from destroying this town. And he feels the only way he can do anything is if he stays in the church and doesn't leave.
But at the mention of action, you saw like a spark in his eye. Like some type of new idea has just been conjured. And it's the best thing he's ever had.
I will shake hand on top, kind of the very much like appreciative. Thank you, monsieur. My friend and I will be around town. We shall come in the afternoon, early afternoon, to converse with you on the happenings of your
at the morning gate. At the morning gate.
Thank you.
I stick my hand out, and it creaks.
He reaches over still to try shaking your hand.
And I, like, pull him in as, like, the job. Of the two-headed dogs or whatever. You said den, right?
Yeah, there's the den of them, yeah.
They all will be eliminated. The job will be done. And I shake his head, and then
he almost like staggers back when you finally like separate from him.
He's a man of few words. Thank you, Mayor. And I will bow and walk out, and then I will put up my kind of leather, more cover collar to kind of cover some of the more aggressive things.
Okay. Are you going to let your party know that you're making this arrangement, or are you going to let them?
To my understanding, they're plastered.
Okay.
They decided to drink a whole bottle of heavy liquor, which I have in my bag, by the way. I just went, I'm saving that. That'll be useful for a fire or something. But yeah, I'm like, no, I'm fine. I don't need to get plastered at 8 in the morning.
For those of you that are heading, who is heading to the Lightning Rail Station?
I'm gonna go grab a drink though myself.
It's 1, 2 heading to Lightning Rail Station, 3 heading to Lightning Rail Station, 4 heading to Lightning Rail. So that is, should be everyone else, right? Missing one.
All right.
Just assume that the wizard and the
That's
sword
who I'm
are
missing
heading to
still.
each other.
I was
Yeah,
like,
just-
numbers aren't adding up.
Nope.
Chris, I'm technically here, but you might as well put me with Spirit right now, just talking.
You're in the background watching, keeping
Like,
tabs
this
on them.
party's kind of
Nice.
crazy.
Party's already split. Session 2.
2.5.
I'm just like, I'm helping, I guess.
Session 2.5.
You guys walk out to the Lightning Rail Station.
I just need someone.
That was a really good bar. We should go there more often.
I know, right?
It's not enjoyable.
It reminds me, like I said, it reminds me of home. That's like we do that exact same shit at home, bro.
I still can't believe you got a whole silver for drinking that bottle. I would have done it for free.
I'm right now.
I thought
Shut
you
this
not
thing
getting
off.
mine too?
I got these brown things.
Open comms, open comms.
I think they call those copper.
Is that what they are? I don't know. I don't deal with this money. It's
Shut the hell.
Yeah, it's not. It's useful, but it's not all that.
I didn't get 2, so I think it's more than you.
You might be right. I have these yellow ones.
I'm working with children.
Wonder what these are.
I think brown is worth more. I see a lot of people having the brown and
Color of
too many people
dirt.
on the gold.
Color of good dirt. I like that.
The Dash is slowly losing confidence.
The barbarian is like, I hate.
Zaphit, the wizard and the sorcerer, like,
I'm like dumbstruck at their conversation.
Okay.
I'm thinking to myself, am I the smart one?
No, I fully know what they are. I just don't. I'm just fucking with them.
I don't perceive that. I'm just taking the conversation for face value.
Valkyrie doesn't deal with money at all, so she's like, whatever.
Mm-hmm. All right. While you're having this conversation, you walk up on the Lightning Rail Station, which is a singular, well, admittedly still stout building on a rickety wooden platform. It's a few stories high, actually, about 3 of them, mostly of wood and stone, and it appears to be in actually very good repair, especially compared to the rest of Atheron. There is a window into one of the buildings, and you can see it is partially open, and there is a human woman with like this shaggy brown hair that is sitting there, appears to be, and you kind of recognize her when most of you got off from the Lightning Rail Station as the one that primarily sells the tickets. You just walk by at the moment, but knowing that you're probably gonna have to go through her, get tickets out.
I'll just be staring at all the infrastructure as I walk up.
Immaculate.
I'll be
Especially
staring at all the robots.
there's a few Warforged. It seemed like the last Lightning Rail that is currently still at station had a small like 3-person party of Warforged. They're just like having some idle chatter on the platform before continuing through into Vatharond. As for the architecture itself, I mean, it's pretty normal, but your eye is probably focusing most on the Lightning Rail and the tracks it's on, which is all a series of immense magic and artifice and how it works. If you want to try and like detect some of that, you can roll a Arcana check.
Who are we gonna be?
A character sheet again. That's a bad roll. How's an 8?
An 8. Well, it's hard to tell from here. The platform's kind of raised. It's making it hard to see into the where the station or like what's under the vessel. It's not moving, so it's not like shining into
might be a little
characteristics
blurry too.
Yeah, your vision is also pretty blurry at the moment. So You're not picking up too much right now. But you're here at the station. Current, you don't see him just like standing out and about at the moment.
We're supposed to be looking for a man named Kieran.
Well, there's a building over there.
I don't think that's a man.
I'm gonna wander over to the building and big knock on the door.
You do, and the woman at the like the ticketer is like, you can speak to me first.
Are you Karen?
No, but I'm his assistant.
Well, we want to talk to Karen.
Can you please face me for this conversation?
Hi.
So good. So good.
Walk over. Funny enough, she also looks like stressed out of her mind. She has like bags under her eyes, and even at this hour, it doesn't seem like she has slept. Maybe the last 24 hours.
Hold on, let me roll a d6 real quick.
Okay.
This will
I
make...
forgot to roll for my potion this morning.
Oh.
All right.
All right,
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead.
I can repair.
She You want to speak to Kieran?
I appreciate it. You know, just kind of who we're looking for.
Okay. Let me check his schedule. You know, not many come down this way to speak with him, but he always has a full schedule somehow.
Are you doing all right?
You know how hard it is to keep track of a scion? Especially Kieran.
I have a hard
And-
time. I have a hard time keeping track of myself.
I don't know. We did a pretty good job at keeping track of all 6 of us walking over. So, I mean, if you can do that, like, one person's pretty easy.
Are there 6 of us? I think there's only 5. Did we lose one?
Oh no.
It seems that you also have a hard time keeping track of everyone.
Ouch.
There's only 5 people here, right? Because there's 7 of us and 2 went the
4
other
are
way.
here right now. Because if you count, if you count Zaphael, who's kind of in the back and has been quasi with the party, Axanar is, we're saying, in limbo until find out what's up with him.
Yeah. The sorcerer was the only one that would kind of talk to Zaphael, so kind of just talking with him.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, both kind of like in the back.
It's like, okay, yeah, let me see if Kieran has a moment to have, and then as she's like starting to get up to check with him, you hear this booming voice from upstairs. Of course I have time. And down from the stairs comes about 50-year-old man with silver hair pulled back and these bright purple eyes. Showing off the axe.
So Shannon's like, I want to see the axe. I want to see the axe. And I was like, fine, I'll message him. See the axe.
There, I texted him so that you didn't have to, and he didn't see it.
Diamond jewelry, medieval combat device, what?
You're... I mean, they're kind of interchangeable.
Will, I literally got you flowers and he melted.
This extravagant
I mean, I would too, so
extravagant clothing, but there's still like a layer of practicality to it. You can see the rapier and dagger he previously was using to fight when the hounds were attacking are still by his side. Saha, who is his assistant, practically fucking jumps at this point as he just bolts down the stairs and boom through the door. It's like, hello, someone wishes to speak with me. It's been so long. Most people don't even bother to actually check in. Who are you? No, wait. I think I recognize you. yesterday, right? At the morning gate?
Yes, we were the ones standing around.
I didn't remember you from it. Where were you?
Oh, I wasn't there.
Oh, okay. But
I think
you,
he was watching though.
but I remember, yeah, you were the one with the axe. You were swinging all around, and yeah, those like fancy little spells, and kind of like looking around. I guess I'll like glance over to Zaphael, but he's not even sure if Zaphael's like in this conversation or not. So he just like,
Oh, okay.
He's
Anyway.
with us, but he's a
oh,
he's
I
doing his
remember,
own thing.
the spells and like little, like the owl, and sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of myself.
Lightning. The lightning.
Yes, the light. Excellent show, by the way. Excellent show. None of the adventurers really have the showmanship. They really do need to learn it. Sorry. Why are you here? What do I owe the pleasure?
Well, we came to speak with you.
Absolutely, I mean,
As you were, as you were saying, the adventurers don't have much of a show.
quick question: what are people's passive perceptions?
10
11.
11.
15 when
minus.
it's needed.
Well, Feathers and I are drunkish, so
Yeah, DC increased by 5 for passives.
16.
For all intents and purposes, my passive perception is a 5.
Then yeah,
13
no one picks up.
And yeah.
15. Only you would notice, even from this distance. It's mostly obscured by the high collar he wears, but you can see a aged dragon mark that crawls up from the side of his head, from the collar, and it's mostly obscured by it. But he does have a dragon mark.
Oh.
What did you wish to speak to me about?
Well, we possibly were looking at securing some funding for some friends of ours.
Okay.
You see, after that whole debacle at the gate, they closed the gate. As I'm sure you know, you were there. You heard the entire announcement.
Of course I did, yes.
Yeah, but we need to get through, and so does the Adventurers Guild.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
In order to continue making the town money, protecting the town, trying to kill anything that's
Oh.
out there.
Yes, of course.
But
It's a really big deal.
it's a really big deal. But it seems like there's no one that's really willing to let us go out. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm wondering if we could get some funding for the adventurers to send out parties more often to make sure the land's clearer. If it might be a more secure form of what you call it,
Security.
passive income.
Yeah. Listen, you're struck along the I've been trying to talk to Druk and Tessa about this for at least a year and a half now, ever since I moved in. They just are at each other's throats 24/7. It's fun to watch at times, but genuinely I am worried about losing my house at times here as well.
I mean, given yesterday, I understand that.
I mean, they are difficult. I think if it was 2 other people, they might have made up by it for now, but they are more so at each other's throats than they are actually dealing with the matter at hand. I know that they both kind of seek my money, and I don't have too much of it just to kind of throw at both of them to solve it, nor do I think that quite solves the problem. I could give it to Death's Gate to help them out.
It doesn't. To me, it doesn't really seem like there's anything to keep them accountable, though.
Yes. Accountability is such a strange thing. He's... a moment. Okay. He kind of thinks back for a moment. Guess in Sharn. Their headquarters are in Sharn. Maybe it's been a while, actually, since Druk has checked in on their headquarters. She certainly hasn't ever left through the station in a while. I know she sent letter. I know the couriers as well.
What about setting up like a ongoing contract? Like you get like a stipend every once in a while if they make sure that they keep everything closed, and they
Oh,
give you like a
yeah.
portion of their profits or
That's
something. Or like not even that, but like it would certainly help if things were more stable to drum up more adventurers and more business.
Okay. Well, not that what you're saying doesn't make some sense. What would be in it for Orien though? House Orien. I mean, it matters to me, trust me, but I can't just convince my father to just simply throw more money at us. The Flamekeep line is upheld regardless.
House Orion. Hold on, let me just. I need to remind myself. I don't actually know much about the houses here, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
The buildings people live in.
Yes, they're
That is
usually
true.
made out of wood and other materials, and you're allowed to stay in them sometimes if you're good.
Full disclosure, I know nothing about any house marks.
Yes, both of you are correct. Kind of. This is House Orien. We're kind of we run the lightning rails, we run the couriers, we run the roads you walk on. Maintain it all, and so keeping a strict hand in the finances is pretty important.
You're like a communication and transport service.
Yes, communication, transportation, primarily transportation. Yes, primarily transportation, couriers, and like. Sorry, whoa. I can talk about myself all day long, but I don't think you're here to do that.
No. I mean, who we are ain't that really important. I mean, none of us are from around here, so.
Oh, well. I know the people that are around here, don't you worry. As I said,
It's
I'm
like
living here for
nervous
some time.
look. What?
Wait, what? What did you say, Stormer?
There's a slight nervous look on Zaf. Like, no one's from here. Okay.
He knows. Yeah, he knows people that are around here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that not obvious by all of our accents?
Feathers, roll a
Oh dear.
Yeah, roll a persuasion check.
Roll a dex save.
I didn't plan on being a face. That's a pretty damn good roll. Okay.
Let's see.
Persuasion. No proficiency. Great. That's a 17.
17. That is not bad.
Not bad.
Perhaps it's just that, like, after the drink, you have that extra confidence, that assuredness in your tone. But after a while, he's kind of like, I guess it would, some type of ongoing contract would actually benefit. The more people that actually come in and the gate don't close mean the more people pay for tickets to Vatharon.
And you could advertise like an escort service. Get even more business if it gets safer.
I saw a job opening for an escort service, but they interviewed me and I was not apparently their fit type. I was not tall enough and slender enough and didn't have enough bosoms to do so.
Wrong
I don't know what
type of
that was
escort.
meaning.
Wrong type of
I
escort.
don't know what they're referring to. I don't know what that all means, but I mean, I figured with the money you could do so.
I mean,
Context.
we need to work on your comment.
I think you broke him.
Fascinating. Utterly fascinating.
Fascinating.
Thank you.
I will send over a proposal to Drook. Might not be quite what she was looking for. And
Probably not.
Should I send something to Tesser? It sounds like this is something Tesser would enjoy.
I'll be happy to deliver it to Tesser if you could write it up.
Of course.
Yeah.
Saha, write that up. And the the assistant's like, of course. 2 letters right away. Just scoots over. Now,
I do have some questions about how this whole transportation system works, though, because I'm used to like smaller crystals. How do you get them to communicate properly?
wasn't that? It's not. It's not at all dragon shots, actually.
Oh,
Yes.
well then,
Quick question, actually, before before I divulge too much. What are you doing out in the Mournland? What is your plan?
I like knowledge.
Yes, but you don't just go into the Mournland for knowledge. What are you going out there for, though? Curious.
Knowledge. There's new ruins
Looks
out
over
there.
to
I want to
Valkyrie.
go dungeon diving.
What are you heading out to the Mournland for?
But I'm being honest. I'm going to dive in ruins, get knowledge.
Turning to Valkyrie, though.
I think he wants us to tell him that we're going out there for like great treasure and coming back with lots of money, but that's not why. We're just. Why are we going out there?
I requested that they look for some magic items that I've looked for.
Deception check.
Which is true
Mm-hmm.
to an extent, but 7.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
if I
kind
better
of
look
leap
that way.
in to add to this. It gives like a pretty puzzled look. He's still like this ambiguous, doesn't quite know, but kind of takes him up. But you're heading out there for magical items and knowledge and treasure and all of this.
Did you want something out in? Are you missing something? Did you want something out in the lands that we can?
We'll be happy to
acquire?
grab it for you.
What I'm missing in my life is a sense of adventure.
I
mean,
think I know
that's-
what's going on here. Do you want to go with us?
I would love to go with you into the Mournland.
Maybe
I
next
have-
time, but when
I
we
have
come
been
back,
stuck.
Listen, it's probably not gonna work out this time, but we will be happy to return and bring you back. 'Cause I'm going more than once. I can guarantee you that.
Uh-huh. You all have some secret little business going on.
no,
I like that. The city needs a little bit more intrigue. Okay. Keep your little secrets then.
Fine, keep your secrets.
Yeah. He turns over. Tessa, how is this? Oh, thank you.
Wow, that was quick.
That's just
You're a good worker.
She's like, I've gotten really good at writing fast.
Damn it. If we could have. Damn it.
I might bring you a drink
Like-
sometime.
Jaeger to Spirit's character there instead.
Hands over both the letters, one addressed to Druk and one addressed to Tesser.
Actually, this might help you feel a little better for an hour or so. And I hand her the potion that I made this morning.
What is it?
is that the
It's,
one you made for me?
No, it's a different one actually. I see. Here's the funny thing about me waking up in the morning. I like to experiment. So I never quite know what I'm making until it's already done.
She scoots it over to you.
This one will help you move faster for about an hour or so.
Listen, people have offered me stuff like that before. I know how it works. You get one for free, and then the next time they charge you. Listen,
I'm good.
if they want to help me,
I mean, I made it for free. You can have it if you want. I don't care. Keep it.
no, you keep it.
It's a really
if-
good
all
deal.
right.
If you want to help
All
me,
right.
listen, there's kind of she glances over to Current, who is just like
If you want to help me, take
already
carrots.
turning around and is like about to head inside. He's like, listen, I can't really leave here because on account of him. Now that you know who he is, she pulls out a small package with a letter stepped onto it. There's a Orient courier right now at the Deathgate Adventures. I need this sent to family. If you could just deliver this to them,
Oh, absolutely, no problem.
thank you. I mean, I can't really give you money for it, but if
I
next
don't
time you're heading out, I can make sure you get a good seat on the Latin rail.
Oh, don't worry about money. I don't care about that shit anyways.
Thank you. She scoots the package over.
No worries. I have all the money I have right here, and I flash the 2 copper pieces.
Oh.
Listen, okay, we got to do some lessons on the way back. Let's go.
I wonder.
Oh,
I want to say this before we move on. I can only imagine how that assistant has lit up like a Christmas tree when you mentioned that he's gonna go on an adventure. It's like, day off. It's like, yes, take him.
Oh,
like, no,
before we
you
go,
have to go
do we
with
know
me.
what this courier is supposed to look like at all?
You'll recognize him. Should be wearing a purple vest that is custom to the House Orient tradition for the couriers.
House Orient courier, purple vest. Got it.
Thank you. It's about at this time that the lightning rail, it seems that a few people have gone on, and it begins to depart station. You can hear like a muffled voice from inside as you're kind of grown familiar with it. There's like an intercom system built in to the system itself, and the crackling lightning and electricity begins to envelop the lightning rail as it begins to scoot out of station, like circling lightning that courses around and off the back of it. And as it leaves the station, begins to take the bend, you can see it is like suspended by that lightning.
I'm gonna try to throw a rock onto the rail in front of the thing.
Okay.
Derailed and killed thousands of people.
Yeah, you throw it, and it is like a fly to a bug zapper. It's like, zip, and it just sends that rock flying away.
Does it hit somebody?
is that how you say crazy?
He's rolling.
Crazy.
No, it doesn't.
How much money? How much of this money you think it would take for somebody to go and jump on that?
At least 2 of these copper pieces.
Christ.
All right. So, all right. So you have copper, you have silver, you have gold, right?
Okay, well, on. Valkyrie gets a small lesson in economics as you make your way.
They're telling me I'm poor.
Yeah. Well, you had no money. Now, that's not to say that you're poor, because there's a lot of other valuable commodities and things, including just you being you and doing whatever you do.
Money
Personally-
isn't the only thing.
Personally, I just like money. I think people focus on too much.
I've never had money in my life. I don't know. It's new to me.
So remember how you got that drink
Yes.
back at the bar? You exchange this money for stuff like that.
You mean the rock for the drink?
The coin for the drink. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rock.
Specifically shaped for rock, yes.
People like these rocks. I've seen these rocks so much in my life, but I don't know why they like them. It's just
It's how do I explain this? You know how you value food and you value clothing?
This is just like Disco
and
Elysium.
you value, you know, is you wearing shoes? Your staff or whatever.
all the stuff that I have is natural. It's not like
Right,
it has a
right, but
purpose and a use. It's not
right. And the thing is, though, that not everyone knows how to make those. So what they do is they provide a different service in exchange for the ability to get things that you can make.
That sounds like a really long waste of time for me just to make something to give to you, and you give me something else that I could use.
Exactly.
Rather than having this thing in the middle
What
that
I've been
does
telling
nothing.
people.
Valkyrie learns to hate capitalism. Real
Well, I made Shannon laugh and then cheers me, so I don't know what that meant.
Yeah.
But she's wheezing now.
Dude, she's wheezing.
He's dead.
a minor
Dead.
a minor lesson in capitalism and economics later, as well as some, I assume, letters delivered.
Yeah, that's actually the first thing I'll go do. So
Yeah, heading into Deathgate Guildhouse at this point, it's still like there's still a lot of activity here, as you remember. I've got nowhere to go besides this bar, so it still has like a good level of activity. You scan across and it's easy enough to find the Orient courier, who is kind of off in a corner right now and seems to be like dotting I's and crossing T's right now on a manifest.
Anybody want to come with me or no?
Yes, I'll go as you.
All right. Hello there, sir.
Oh, hello. What is it?
I have a thing for you. I hold out a letter.
He takes the letter in the package. Okay. Usually we charge by the mile. Oh, and he kind of looks at it. It's probably the first time you've noticed, but there is a stamp on it of the House Orient coat of arms. And it seems like he's paid like a certain type of attention to it, like looks at it for quite a few seconds. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yes. Don't worry about the postage. I'll take care of this. And he he has a bag across him right now. He kind of flips open the top and just throws the box in, and the volume of the bag he has just doesn't change at all. He just throws it in and closes it.
The rogue in me was just like,
holding.
All right then. Oh, question.
Yes.
How far do you guys deliver letters? Just this country?
We've delivered letters to Stormhaven or the Isle continent.
What about the southern continent?
Zendrick?
Yes.
Yes, Stormhaven, and usually we can convince some of the local couriers to take it the rest of the way, allies of the House Orient. Do you have a letter you need to send to Zendrick?
Not yet.
Okay. Just as a note, it's kind of a costly service. The courier usually has to board a boat to get to Stormhaven, and from there down to Zendrick, and
Fine,
probably,
costly.
20 gold typically.
That's not a problem. All right.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Of course. Turns back. You can also deliver the letter to Druk now.
I'll send you your lawyer.
On the way. I don't know if we'll run
in
into
the
these
same
guys.
building.
They're in the same building.
Druk would be in the same building, yeah.
Right. We do have to do that. And then we also have the letter for
Tesser.
Might as well deliver to Druk.
Okay. It takes a little bit of looking around, and eventually you do kind of have to ask after her. But she does come from downstairs looking pretty much the same, but she has cleaned up from the fight the night prior. Oh, you work fast. Is that the guarantee that we'll be getting Orient coin, or won't at least be giving it to Tessa?
It is a proposal.
We're calling us in for a proposal, but let's see. Pops it open and reads through it. Okay. Guess it makes sense. It's a contract. It's better than what Tester does and not pay us to do it. Okay. You're gonna have a much harder time convincing Tesser. He was about to hand it back to you for a second. I was actually hold on to this actually.
Might be a good. We actually have a second copy.
Yes, one is for you to have, so it makes sense for you to keep it, or else we just have two.
Well, I don't know. You might need to sign it or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, they're mostly just like proof that the deal is going to happen from Current.
Actually, have you seen our friends? We seem to have lost them on the road somewhere.
I don't know. I think I saw them leave the bar pretty early. You guys were still here partying.
Oh,
I
wait,
saw
we just
one
left.
leave, but I don't know where he went. And the other one, the shiny looking one, he went with him, but I don't.
Maybe they went to go talk to that other person.
Hey, pro tip around here. People only move around the guild house. Stand in front of here, wait a few hours. They're bound to show up. Or they left town.
Thank you for
Maybe.
the advice.
All right, we'll stand outside.
Slow down. All right. It doesn't take that long after delivering and the meeting, plus the Corius meeting, that you guys kind of converge. As you leave, you see Ermine and Mamar are standing close to the morning gate.
Oh, we'll go walk up to them. There you guys are.
There's the shiny one and the one that has the animal pelt in.
You heard to find the hair in tall
Hairy
grass.
looking one.
Nathan.
Hmm?
We're talking to you.
Oh, sorry, it's been a long time. I spaced out. What did you message me?
We
They're
just
in
walked
front
up
of
to
you.
you standing in the middle of in the street.
They're
I'm near the gate.
yes,
Yes,
you
we
guys.
walked up to you.
Yes.
What did you need?
Hit the fast
Did you
forward button.
recover from your drinking?
Well, I don't know. I could stamp for another one, but we gotta. Do you guys find Tesser? We gotta just get her a contract.
No, I spoke with Mima, and
Corius.
I
Corius.
spoke
We committed
with
to Corius.
Corius. He was praying. Chris, how long has it been?
It's been about 30 minutes.
Corius stated that he was praying, and that after he's praying, he would take action, and he would go and talk with his Istar so that he could put in a word for us, having assisted with the dogs, and we would get the gate open hopefully.
We actually have like a contract proposal to like smooth things over. Do you think it might be a good idea to bring it to Tesser or Corius?
I think it depends on the contract. Who did you talk to?
We talked to Kieran. It's like he provides the capital. The guild will go out and kill things and provide a service to the town.
Hold on. Who is this Kiant?
Oh, he runs the fancy ass lightning station.
Yes, I am familiar with the lightning rail. Can't hear you, Anthony. You're muted. Oh, you're just moving your mouth. Got it.
Just laughing.
Yeah. I've got
You're
it
doing
down.
great.
I
You're
think
doing
I've
great.
got
Keep going.
I think I've got the French accent down. So
You're doing great.
No, it's good. It's just hilarious.
I'm glad we're all fucking doing accents. We're going hard. We're going ham.
I'm really happy.
I'm not excited for Spirit to come in with Canadian French though. I'm
Eh?
really worried when he comes in that my French accent is gonna go.
Yep, just plummet.
You're gonna come in and talk about how great it is, eh? And be like, oh yeah, it's fucking beautiful
No,
weather.
stop,
It's
stop,
happening.
I haven't spoken French in 10 years, Will. 10 years.
Sorry.
I'll lose it. I'll lose my French.
I lose mine too.
Forever.
Just try reading some French and you'll come back.
No, it doesn't. To speak French with a French accent in English, it's about what you remove,
Yeah.
not
English.
what you add.
That's how Russian is too. You have to change the za to za, the W's to va. Get rid of every A that's like by itself.
Yep.
So like I went to a beach. I went to a beach. Like you
Yeah.
just make it sound chunky.
Yeah.
And it's
And for French, ironically, I got it because I watched a joke skit where
Yeah.
two interviews had two little cards, and one was the S's and one was the H's, and it was like scratching them off every time he missed and didn't say one. So it wouldn't be sister, it would be Istar, and it wouldn't be home, it'd be om, and they don't say S's and H's, and so I've got it. Okay, and your conversation with Kara, he has sway with Tessa. Tessa?
No,
It'd be
that's
Tessa. Yeah, it's hard.
You might have to like force through some words. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
you made
Tessa.
me
It'd
switch
be
to a correct accent.
Yeah.
Esther.
yeah. No, it'd be Tessa.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
He kind of
he
holds
has-
himself apart from the whole thing. He thinks the drama's cool and all, but
if he has no sway, then I think it might be
he has
better
money, though.
to wait for. Well, is to my recollection, Tessar is not very much swayed with money. I personally am not very much familiar with working with her in my travels. Koyas, though, I had some interactions with him before the.
well, let's just go deliver this
Before-
letter to him then.
Well, I think he is currently busy. He is speaking with his Easter, wherever she may be. He is currently finishing up with his prayer, and then he will be speaking with his Easter, wherever she may be, to put in a word. I think I was able to convince him to take more of an upfront approach with this, so that he would use action instead of prayer to show his faithfulness through his God. I believe he has a mental block and feels that his prayers are what is keeping the morning smoke from progressing further. So hopefully he has more sway than he may act. So it really will be about just waiting here until he comes by, and then hopefully he has good news. If not, then I believe we should try and talk with Tessera about your meeting with Gerard. Does that work for you?
Well, I just want to give him this letter before I forget, to be honest.
Then I suggest you write it down in a notebook and stop drinking at 8 a.m. That may assist you with remembering important details. Also, there was no need to drink it all in one go.
What time is it now?
It's 9 in the morning.
I'm gonna go for another drink.
Okay.
I'll take over
Before-
my water.
Before
If you're
you
buying, I'll drink.
before you
Good.
head
Generally,
off.
you need money to
Good.
buy fucking alcohol in this town, so yeah, I'll go with you.
before you head out to drink,
Good.
Oh,
talk.
hold on, before I forget. You know Corius.
There
you
I
go.
have. I do not know Kerant, so no.
You don't
thank
have to know. Kieran's already in on this. All you have to do is give Corius the proposal. It's all good.
I thank you. No, you are looking to do that. I am looking to get to the gate to complete my task and
Oh, so
get
this is
into
a
the
part of that,
morning land. Maybe not. So no.
about this
Yeah.
time, before you potentially start to head off to the bar for another round at the mid-morning, an individual approaches you. They are wearing like partially like nice clothing, somewhat bespeckled by mud at the moment. They carry with them like a face of concern, but they're also like clearly making their way straight to you. The guy speaks up. Hello, sorry. Are you perchance for hire at this moment?
Who are you?
Depends.
My name is Jovi Smith. I have a small problem in my home, a minor haunting issue. I need some people just to take care of it. I can put 25 gold on the line to take care of some.
Well, look,
How long do you say we had until whoever it was done?
I was told to meet with them after
Where's the house?
the afternoon, and
All right.
So you
I
can
would
assume you
say
have
it's
hours.
being about 9 in the morning, probably 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, we got time to do that probably, right?
Around. I would say we may have time. Are you familiar with ghost hunting? As
Nah.
I am. Sir, may I ask you why you believe your house is haunted?
My and my wife we can explain a little bit more when you see there, but we're hearing scratching along the walls and especially the floors. There's whispers that speak, especially at night. They say things like not to stay, and mentions it being so cold, and it's unsettling.
Is
Have you tried
it?
leaving and turning on a fire?
We have.
Well, you
Didn't
say
help.
no.
Didn't help.
Alrighty, sir. It seems we have the time. Let us go and check out your home.
Thank you. Okay. Let me show you. He kind of beckons you up.
Chris, as we're walking, from what he was speaking to, what kind of sense do I get from him? Is he
Insight.
Also,
Assassin.
since the battle, we have not taken a long rest, right?
You have taken a long rest. You can take a long
That was
rest.
yesterday. Yeah.
We slept. It's 9 in the morning.
And then we drank first thing in the morning.
Just
Unnatural
want to
20.
make sure I know what's happening.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Unnatural 20, Chris.
I
When
was
I
just
heard 8 in the morning,
moving.
I'm like, okay, let me just long rest real quick so I don't have 11 hit points.
So,
Yeah, I hadn't heard it either, so I'm like,
in turn, like he there's like certain level of panic that's like obviously there's some frazzles from it, but there's also a very clear level of confidence. You have a feeling that's mainly because it's this attitude of I'm gonna throw money at it till it's solved, and 25 gold, some adventures. Sounds like he's like growing confident that this issue is gonna be resolved.
I'd like to do a history check on these, if there's any sort of recollection of I know any ghosts.
Like of just what you know of ghosts.
Yes. Like if
Yeah.
I know of that,
Um,
like the little, if I've seen them, if I've dealt with them before.
Sure, yeah. Roll a history check.
Okay.
Do you have anything else besides these gold pieces that you could exchange?
Vakia is an issue with God. Does
I-
it not work
I-
for you?
I don't like carrying money around. I think it's
17.
stupid.
Gold
expensive
is the highest
I
value
mean, it's
currency.
for all of you, so why not just? I mean, if you don't want the money,
We'll
then
split it. It's okay. They may not understand. Just continue guiding us to your house.
it's not that long of a trip because it is just like here in this like semi-ruined area close to the Morning Gate.
Okay.
The building ahead at some point must have been a very luxurious abode in this fortress town, likely owned by some influential officer or someone in the Brelish military. But at this point, it's in a substantial state of disrepair, just like all the other buildings around it. The windows are smashed. There's tarps that kind of connect and try to block the sun from entering the inside. There's clear signs of wood rot. There's sections of the roof that are crumbling in on itself. You can hear like the groaning of the stone, metal, and wood as the building just kind of like settles and slips into its like new places.
Oh, Chris, what did for the 20 insight?
20 insight. So first, sorry, let me do the history check.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah. To your recollection, you've heard about ghostly encounters. Just barely. Ghosts themselves can vary. There are some that are merely just haunting and can be exorcised. You've heard one case of possession happening when it comes to ghosts, which is something you very much don't want happen, as the ghost has permanent control over you.
But that's
As
when
you
my
kinda,
knowledge
like-
stops there.
Yeah, and as you're thinking about it, you're trying to delve more. Dosen speaks up. Don't pay any mind to that hogwash. Just punch through it. That's all you're good for.
I didn't ask for your opinion.
Well, I gave it.
So we've got a country bumpkin, we've got a Russian girl, we've got a French forest person, a barbarian, a robot, and a cunt robot.
And Canadian.
Yeah.
You're right, Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Wow, aren't we a group?
Don't forget Canada. Don't forget Canada, eh? They're really good up there.
Hey,
Sorry.
you know what? I think we have our replacement.
Otherwise, the person, you're kind of getting that they're truthful in what they are saying. They have a growing sense of confidence as they're going to give you money and hopefully you're going to solve this ghost problem. Seems like they're kind of dealing with some stress around it right now and are happy that it could potentially now solve.
Okay. Just making sure we're not being tricked to go get fucked.
Yeah. You can
You
see.
being tricked?
Shut up. You can see his wife is currently outside as well. They have a small wagon just full of some of their stuff. She gives a sigh, sees Jovi walk over with with you on tow. He's like, okay. Sorry. Been long. Tessa didn't say this place was gonna be as in the state it is. That's not really too much of a problem, but the ghosts on top of it is just too much. Feel free to go in, look around, do what you need to get rid of them. We'll be out here, away from whatever possibly happened.
Forgive me for asking, but you're here because Tessa invited you?
Not quite. We're merchants, and Vatheron sits very quaintly between the industrial capital of Breland and the Flamekeep line that takes us all the way to Thoraine's capital. There's money to be made here. Just people don't want to live in Vatheron. We will. I mean, this house can be nice. Just need to find somehow some guards that will actually stay here with us, and we can make some serious capital here once the house is rebuilt and the ghosts are gone. And get off our feet.
Excuse me. Why is there no guards around this?
I don't know if
you're
you've.
all in adventures.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you've noticed. There's no city watch in
It's
Vatheron.
Mina. It's a shithole. And so the guards don't spend time down here as there is when there are no windows to protect, there is no need for guards, as people could go inside a building whenever they really choose. We will go and look at the ghosts for you, sir. Thank you. It was primarily, you said, in the bedroom on the floor?
Just in the house. The ground floor, we hear the scratching on the
Do
floor.
you have a basement?
I don't quite know yet.
Okay. Do you matter if we damage the floors? You said you were planning to rebuild anyway.
Yeah, try not to damage it too much. Just look around.
Okay, thank you.
I will pay for
We
the
shall
costs.
take care. He will do that out of his own bucket. We shall continue. And I walk into the house.
I
Everyone
follow
going in?
suit.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Well,
Well,
we
everyone
see.
enters.
Just to be he shall do that out of his own pocket. Goodbye.
After we
As-
enter, do we
Yes.
hear anything like out of the ordinary?
So, as you enter, you find yourselves in a stately central room with its like hub and spoke design, rooms branching out from the central room, leading to other side rooms, bedrooms, offices. A chandelier has fallen long ago and sent scattering crystals and dragon shards onto the floor below. There's little light to be found here, so those of you without dark vision are having a hard time seeing, if not only for the rays of sun that do manage to pierce through the tarp. True to his word, it doesn't take long till you hear faint, like nail on chalkboard sound, followed by a murmur just barely louder than a whisper.
Is there a fireplace?
Leave.
I walk in about like
It's
10 feet, 15,
dilapidated, pretty ruined.
I look at
15 feet or
everyone.
so, and I start drawing on the ground, preparing a detect magic ritual to detect anything magical within the area. All right, guys, stand back.
I will
Got a few things going on.
walk around the border of the room and look for
Don't
a
touch
basement
anything.
door.
Roll perception. Zaphael, were you doing something?
You said there was a fireplace there, but it was rather dilapidated.
Yeah.
9.
I'm gonna roll investigation.
Would casting
I haven't rolled
create
below
bonfire on
a
it cause a
20
problem?
in a long
Sorry, one
time.
thing. Finish, Zaphael.
Would casting create bonfire on it cause a problem?
You can. As you cast it lights a fire. And it does allow for additional vision as the fire is lit. Now, Mamar, what were you doing?
I tell everyone don't touch anything, and I go into my investigation phase.
Full investigation. I believe you can add +2 from docent since he will help with this.
Hmm.
And what were you doing, Ermine?
I was looking for a basement door.
Okay. A 9 is still enough to find it. Was it a 9 or a 10? 9. Okay.
9.
Still enough to find it. DC was only 8.
Enough.
Yeah, enough. Just
No,
but-
enough.
No, yeah.
Under toi
It's the
casting
French
set with
word for
enough.
9.
Yeah, under toi casting set with enough. No this. Woo!
I cannot understand you sometimes.
He went through the
Uh,
French numbering system.
Under toi casting set with enough this.
Do you
I
have like
remember-
peanut
said
butter
wheat.
stuck to the roof of your mouth? It sounds like you have peanut butter in your mouth.
No, I am not a omen or.
Anyway.
I'll accompany him down to the basement.
Just
So,
a little bit.
While you do find the basement, there is the door, and it's like has a heavy amount of rubble in the way, so it's gonna take a few minutes to actually move the stuff out of.
He's a nightcrawler.
I'll move it out of the way.
Yeah, I think that'll help do that, yeah.
All right. At the rate they're moving it away, it looks like they'll probably finish with the basement, moving out away before detect magic, the ritual cast for magic. As for the investigation, what was the roll for investigation?
It's an 18, but I take very close caution of the chandelier, how it fell, and also the voices I'm hearing to kind of make sense of, is that what it really is, or is it something else?
Okay.
I'm gonna have a
The
meeting at work tomorrow and speak with a French accent.
So dangerous.
It's starting to turn into a Mexican accent.
The chandelier has fallen,
Very close, actually.
and judging by it, it fell years ago. Looks like just Actually, I'll say with like an 18, you're able to tell that someone at some point likely cut and broke the chain and purposely had the chandelier fall. And as you're kind of looking through, you can see that's probably a few of the pieces that survived the fall were taken. It looks like just a normal. Someone looted what they could off the chandelier in a like very hasty move. You do keep a look. You start really paying attention to the voices, and some of you begin to hear them more as well. You're hearing more of this like scraping sound. It's like the curse will keep you here. Another one. It's cold, so cold.
Can I insight the voices?
Yeah, sure. Roll with disadvantage. It's very hard to tell with auditory alone.
It's not going to matter. I'm going to fail this anyways.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I have a negative to that. Yeah, it's a 3.
3. Yeah, hard to tell.
Yep.
The investigation. As you're listening, Mar, and Dosen's like heightened your hearing just a bit to pick up on this. Probably much as the others are starting to believe, you can now confirm it. These whispers, while like having a projection to them, are starting below you.
It's under us. And I start making my way to the location.
Anyone else want to do anything at this time?
I guess I'll head over there with the sorcerer in tow. Since we're kind of just talking.
Tow him, Axanar, over. Who's been in a stupor the whole time.
You have a fucking dog leash around him?
Okay.
It's a cat harness.
You do clear the way from the basement, and you are able to open the door and go down if you wish.
Yep.
All right. What is the marching order going downstairs?
I shall go first.
Second.
I was going to go as fast as I could, but I guess these guys got him first, so.
I guess.
I was there moving the rocks.
Well, yeah, he was too. So we'll put Ermine, Feathers, Mamar. Because
I guess we'll wizard and sorcerer will make 6th and 7th.
So who's after Mamar? Who's the third person? Belodash? Okay. So that's 4, and then the last 2. Wizard and sorcerer at the final.
And then there's the druid who's still casting detect magic.
Yes. He's still upstairs. All right. As you step down into the basement, it takes your eyes a moment to readjust from the kind of like dimly lit section above to the complete darkness that is here. You can see dust has built up at this entryway. You can see spots of the wall that are still dirt, decaying support. It looks like a portion of this area, as much as you found at the entryway, has given in and collapsed, and you have to move the rubble away, open the doors, and scoot a little bit more rubble out of the way to kind of fully make your way out, or make your way in. Clearly, this basement never was finished and eventually buckled under some of the pressure. Stepping down.
If there's a bare area of like non-flammable stuff, I will put down another bonfire.
In a moment, because you're like the last in the line still. But as people are starting to make their way down, you can start to see what appears to be 3 figures in the shadow. They don't make any real attempt to hide themselves. But while your vision is still adapting, the thing you do notice are burning, bright blue eyes, like singular eye.
I'll have my bow immediately drawn with knocked arrow ready to fire. And I suggest you stay there and do not move. Or you will exist less longer.
At this point, one of the figures speaks up. I think they found us, Deadlift. The other one, shut up. At this point, the bonfire and lights up the area, like kind of igniting one of the fallen pillars, and you can finally see. What you see before you are three somewhat inhuman beings, practically skeletal, with their dry skin clinging to the bone. However, they're wearing armor that is a mishmash of like bone fused into metal. They have these glowing, bright, lich blue eyes, and they are like kind of looking up to you with these like deadened expressions. To most of you, since most of you are either outsiders to the Five Nations, you're not quite sure what they are. To Ermine, you recognize them immediately as this, by their armor, the makeshift armor, these look to be Karnathi undead soldiers that were what Karnath rose up to fight for them.
I will give you 3 seconds to tell me why you are here, or I will end your non-existence.
I love my crossbow.
Kanathi soldiers.
The one that you said was Detlef is like, well, go on, Drago. The other one kind of gives him a small look before looking over. Oh, sorry. I was waiting.
1. 2.
We were here during one of the invasions. Our Bone Knight captain led us down here. But the basement collapsed. The owner had a explosive of some kind. Big boom. Buried the captain, and we were stuck here. Another one speaks up, one that had not spoken up before. Yeah. And over time, started to remember who we were.
Is this something that I've ever seen happen before?
Roll a history check.
So you're alive then?
No. Still dead.
8.
But you
still
have
dead.
Heard of this happening.
Like, I mean, who created you though? Then, because how long you been here?
Karnath created us. We were risen again by Bone Knight people to make fight, sire.
I will ask one more question, as I do not believe and have never seen a Karnathi soldier understand who they were. So you are a new one. Where is your Bone Knight captain?
A Drago points to a section where you guys were just digging the like huge crumbling ruin. He was there. He's buried.
Did we find bones
more now.
when we were digging?
Not at that moment, but there was still like more there. It's just you've got your entryway into the basement kept going.
Jesus Christ,
Why
Shannon.
are you threatening the Omona's ear?
It takes a moment before Detlef speaks up. We're in Brelin, right? They would kill us here. Can't leave.
How long do you believe you have been here?
Kind of glance at each other. I don't know. Everyone's like, probably few years. The other one, no, probably months. That one glanced over. No, definitely years.
Well,
You
the war's been over for 2
surrounded.
years.
There is like a moment with them like the war is over.
Do you remember what happened to Saya? Oh, fuck! They've been here a long
Something
time.
happened to Sire.
Sire doesn't exist anymore.
Some would say Saya does not exist anymore. You are not familiar with the morning?
Did Karnath do it?
No, Karnath did not.
There was like a
do
sigh
it.
of relief from two of them.
Why are you happy that Karnath did not?
No, not happy. One of them kind of like pauses from, and another speaks. We are still getting memories back, but sorry, I need his name. Evedius. He's from before the war. Detlef, I think at the beginning, and I was sometime in the middle.
To my recollection, did Karnath basically take their soldiers that died and bring them back to life to fight continually?
They brought the soldiers back. They also
unwillingly, I'm assumingly.
They brought them back unwillingly. You're not too familiar with like the intricacies of what actually were involved with the
Yeah. I just knew what it's like to kill them. Okay. Well, I shall make you a deal. Dig up your captain. Give us his items. Drop your weapons. And we shall allow you to leave this building unharmed. And when the gate opens up, you may pass through it into what is now the Morning Lands, a cursed, dilapidated death hole that once was the beauty of Saya. And you may make you will be at home there once you meet its inhabitants, and you may leave.
Kind of start glancing at each other. We can't just walk to the gate.
You can. I believe that is what I said. Or you could die here, now, by me. I feel I have given you a fair proposal for what you may have done during your undeath. Or you may try your best with the mayor of this town, a devout priest, who will more than likely end your existence anyway.
Roll an intimidation check.
Am I wrong, or do they not have a choice in what they do when they're under like a thrall?
Unfortunately, I don't think your character would know.
7.
You did not hear too much about the.
I have not rolled over like a 10 this entire session.
Yeah, it's brutal. Unfortunate.
Fit.
They start kind of glancing at each other, and it's hard to tell their facial expressions because much of their face is like sucked in on itself, and yeah. But they do kind of glance. Sounds like death either way.
Well, at least you get a chance to see if you may reach Karnath again. It is up to you. What?
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but do they have a choice on what they do when they're, brought back to life?
Not my concern.
But if they're
not my concern.
But it is your concern if you're condemning potentially
death to death? No, I'm not condemning. I have given an option. They may accept it. I
I'm
doubt
so
the
done with
people
this.
of this clan
Oh.
will be happy with their walking around the streets. Unfortunately, I cannot let them just walk and wander around as
I
it
just go
would
up and
cause
grab one of them
harm
and
with
punch
our.
him.
Before you can, they were already winding
You
up for
also
a
have
fight.
to go all the way down the stairs past us.
He's a third one in line, so it's a little
Second.
bit easier.
true.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's me over there.
Oh, they
The
were just
feather.
gonna fight us anyway. Okay, yeah.
They were winding up the fight after the failed intimidation check.
That's so. Okay.
All right.
But yeah, that's what I do
Roll.
during their conversation.
You
So,
start
I mean, that'd
heading
be
over,
hard.
but they're
Chris,
they're
out of
already zoned
curiosity,
in.
are we like in the downstairs yet, or are we still on the stairs? Because if we're on the stairs, there's no way you could get past.
While on the stairs, he can still hop over if he wanted.
Oh yeah, I mean, guys. Yeah.
I'll do that.
I'd
Because I'm
imagine we're
tired of
probably
this chit chat.
downstairs.
But you
9. What are these rolls?
Oh, that's right. I need to roll for combat.
1 moment. The initiative's not up yet, so might not get blocked. I also need to still bring all of you into the
Room.
map. Yep.
And get us some sweet combat music.
Yep.
Maybe some creepy combat music too.
Oh, if it's I do have it, but wasn't going to use it.
Also,
on this
isn't
one.
Will still upstairs completing the spell?
Yes.
He can still be added to the turn order. It's just he would be in the backmost.
Oh yeah.
He
Did
can
he complete
react
his
to
spell or
sounds
no?
of combat. Not yet.
He
Probably.
Valkyrie would have gotten close to the end of the spell. But that depends. Valkyrie also was probably hearing some of the commotion downstairs.
All right. What do we want? Do we want one? Nathan, 20 or 1? Pick one.
20 or 1?
20 or 1? Pick one.
20.
There.
You're not
20.
Nathan. 20? All right. Let's see. 16. I heard him.
All right.
So
you would start to head down and towards the beginning of the combat.
How
You're just
lit
the spell.
is the path to where they're at?
Not.
I don't have dark vision.
There is a bonfire that was lit by Zaphael that helps illuminate the space.
So I should be able to see it then?
We'll see. Let me get
Where
initiatives
are the
first.
things?
Lights.
I will show you in a moment.
Don't worry, dears. Help is on the way.
20.
The French came out well.
Amar.
Is that, yeah, it's bad. Like, I keep getting Irish
I need
sneaks up
a
into
check
it,
from
like,
Amar and Valkyrie.
so bad.
Yep.
Spanish
Not like
sneaks
drop.
up into French.
With
He's Spanish.
Spanish does me too because I roll my R's in Russian, and I always want to add a yi when I talk about and, because e is the same as and in Spanish, and so I'm always wanting I'll roll my R's and I want to go e, and I'm like no.
Yeah. For I always think of the joke of from Ewan McGregor when he was doing Lumiere, and he's like, no, the French, no, when he's speaking French, he's like, no, it makes me sound Mexican. Be my guest. Put the servers to the test. And you're like, oh no. It's such a good little thing.
Crazy how much other accents you hear when you're trying to do it one specific one. You're like, fuck, this is going everywhere.
It's why I'm speaking slowly, Will.
It's a pinball kind of effect.
It's why I'm speaking slowly. So that
I can't do it slowly or else it comes out more.
Yeah.
But if I do it, I feel if I do it faster, I can just
Valkyrie initiative.
Roger that.
God, my rolls are horseshit.
13.
14.
I mean, Jesus, if they continue to be bad, I'm gonna go get my own fucking dice.
Oh wow, I'm at the bottom.
No. I'm at the bottom.
No, you are. But aren't you a ranger?
Yeah. Will, I rolled a 5. I literally haven't rolled above a 10 the entire session. I can tell you, I rolled this session.
So I'm running down the stairs, I'm assuming still.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9, a 7, an 8, a 9, and then 33 minutes ago, I'm sorry, I rolled 120.
How big of an area is all this? Would I feel
Not
a
big.
large beast to be able to go through here?
If you turned into a large beast where you are on the stairs, you would shunt people off the stairs
Be a shove,
because you would
essentially,
push
too.
them off.
If you wish to jump over us, you could jump over us because you can jump with your movement.
The thing is, I felt like I would hear you guys doing all this, right? Like I'm running down the stairs and I'm like, I'm running through this house and I don't have dark vision. So I'm like having a hard time bumping, smacking shit into it and like seeing some light with the bonfire and the light and stuff like that. But I get to a frustration point and just shapeshift. Wild shape. Wild shape. Wild shape.
Are you good there, Will? You said wild
Yeah.
shape 4 times.
I said
Malfunction.
shapeshift first is why. Because I was like, nope, I don't shapeshift in this campaign. That's
You
the
said
other
wild
campaign.
shape every
the other
time.
campaign,
You never
yeah.
said
First time
shapeshift.
I said shapeshift.
The first time he said shapeshift.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, wild shape? Nope, I don't shapeshift in this one. That's the other one.
That was nuts. I love that.
It was fun. Nope, I'm gonna say I just smack my knees all across every single fucking piece of wood all the way down and just.
All right.
Don't worry, guys. I'm here.
Great.
Is there an ambulance outside your door?
Mine?
Yeah, I see like flashing lights.
Those are he's on a military base, and those are flashing lights to make sure that planes don't go there.
No, they are caterpillars that are scraping the road.
It's cold.
Everyone can see?
Yep.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure.
All right, let's fucking do this.
There's caterpillars that scrape the road when it snows because when it snows, people don't know how to drive because they're not from here when they're staying at the base.
Yeah, the
They're from
Irish is
other
coming out.
places.
Damn. The Irish does come out.
It does.
I can't
The
tell
thing
you
is,
no.
you're rolling your R's a lot. You don't roll your R's in Russian.
Yeah, you do.
Well, not that way.
It's like slow
That's
rolls.
Russian.
It's yeah, or
Oh,
minimal
Right.
rolls.
Combat.
Yeah, Drago's going to go now.
What is this one from?
the same one I played last time?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Fucking
This
Doom
was
soundtrack here. What's going on?
That sucks.
Drago is going to move up and he's going to attack with his longsword 3 times onto Ermine.
Ow.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yes, no. Yes.
That is 11 points on the first one, 16 on the second. Because
I'm down.
he's two-handing it.
I'm down.
And you watch as the soldier, in a burst of speed that you should have expected, because you've seen them fight, gets too close, and at that point you knew, oh, this isn't going to be good. And you are cut across. And while you're able to block the second blow, the third one cuts straight across your chest and put you down onto the stairs.
As I take that slash, I'll just come. Hold on. I need to mute that sound because I'll have to turn that down.
Real quickly.
As I get
Only turn
it,
it
I
down.
will curse them out and just say, Kanath, trash, always.
I was about to say
That
real
is-
quickly. Did we do a long rest so our health is regenerated? Or is
Yes.
that-
Yeah.
Yes, we
Okay.
did.
Just want to make sure because
Yes.
Confirmed that.
That laugh is going to move there. Going to attack once with the longbow because they can only attack through the sword. Going to aim for Lamar. No, 7 misses.
Can I step over?
Yeah, it's about it's a 10-foot drop. So you
would take a d6 damage at 10-foot drop, right, Chris?
I believe so. You take a d6. You can roll a acrobatics check. See if you survive it.
Hold on, let me.
Yeah, why not? +4. 10.
10 will do it. It's not that big of a fall. So
Okay.
you do hop over, jump, and you manage to like catch yourself, roll, and stand back up. That is 10 feet of your movement for difficult terrain cross.
Alright, and I'll go here. Was that my bonus action?
No.
Okay. I'll just move it.
Yeah.
I will rage
You're raging.
my D8. 4. Oh, I have a magical weapon now, and it's light property, and then thrown, it goes back to my hand. Oh, perfect.
Fucking thing counts as a light weapon now. All right.
Right, I will.
Burst of wild magic, and your weapon like shimmers and feels like almost like it's damn near mithril, just so light now in your hand.
I will take a slash at Detlef.
Alrighty.
14.
14 will miss.
Shit.
The weapon goes to strike, and you're hitting that like chitin bone metal plate that he wears.
Alright, well, that's what I got.
Right, Mamar, you're up.
I go down.
All right. Yours is only 5 foot, so it's easier for you. It's difficult terrain, so it's still a 10-foot cross, but you don't have to roll to not take.
Got it. So that's that.
I'm putting Axonar up here.
How does more space?
Yeah. Doesn't have his showing.
Oh, what would he use? Manslayer, maybe. Actually, you might want to use Frostbite.
All right, Mamar. Game plan.
I will move right here,
Alrighty.
and I'm gonna potentially just beat the hell out of this one on the back.
Okay. Gonna try and hammer down Detlef.
Yep.
Arm blade attack with the first one.
Yeah. Short sword.
Yeah.
Let's see if I hit. 21.
21. Yeah, that will hit.
Alright. Nice. 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. Yeah, they're still focused on Detlef. Detlef is still focused on Battle Dash, so you manage to rush over and with one of the arm blades, just jab it into his side. There's not much like feedback, but you do like they do glance over to you, like this.
And also, I want to. I don't know what this is considered. I don't think it's a bonus action or any sort of weird action, but I want to analyze this dude. Is that a thing, or how does that work?
Analyze the extract aspects.
Yeah.
You have to flurry of blows on a target to extract aspects.
Okay. That's good to know. Well noted.
Yeah, we found that one out last time.
Yeah. After that, I guess I'll just yeah, why not? I'm gonna use my
Flurry
bonus.
blows?
Yeah, flurry of blows.
Alrighty.
use a key point. And that's just two unarmed strikes.
Yep,
Okay.
2 unarmed strikes.
Cool. All right. First one, 18.
All right.
And the second one. Oh, it's a 10.
All right. Yeah, 18 will hit.
Okay. Oh, told me the wrong die. Where'd the other die at? Oh, that sneaky bastard. Where did he go? Hold up one moment. Oh, I'm blind as shit. Never mind. That will be a total of 7.
7 damage. Alrighty. And extract aspects will work. 7 more damage. All right. You hear Docent after the first hit from the extract aspect. Analyzing, study. Dogs are going to be resistant to cold and poison. Don't try to charm, frighten, or poison them. In essence, they are resistant to cold and poison damage, and they are immune to the conditions charmed, frightened, and poisoned.
Don't freeze, don't flirt. None of those. I speak out loud.
Right. Moving over, Raphael.
All right, I'll shoot the Betlev with my hand crossbow.
All right.
14.
14 will miss.
Bonus action, casting Dragon's Breath.
All right.
All right. That's right. Capone. That's right. I'm gonna place him somewhere. Wait, let me. Here. Somewhere here, or maybe over Eberron. I don't know how tall this basement is.
It's about 10 feet, so it does have a little bit of room to fly.
Okay, well, it's about to get a little bit warm because I'm picking fire.
All right.
And I'll pretend I'm positioning him in such a way where it's not going to be hitting the rest of y'all. They need to make a dex save of 14.
Okay, so it's over Ermine.
Yeah. It'll probably hit the wall a bit, the cone, but that's fine. Or somewhere here, more likely.
Yeah. So this one will hit. I don't know if you can see one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one will hit him.
From here?
If you can see my mark.
Yeah, it's a little farther forward though. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. So right there.
Yeah, more like yeah.
Depends how big it is, I guess.
It's 15.
15
it is
feet?
15. Yeah.
Okay, so should 2. Sorry, mine isn't snapping. Sorry, let me change that.
It's fine.
Pretty close. Yeah.
Can angle it like that, and that will miss everyone.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely gonna hit the wall.
Yeah. All right, 2 dex saves.
Yes, sure. Pass. Fail.
So pass is Drago, fail is Detlef.
So 7 if on the guy that failed, and 3 on the one that passed.
Got it.
Of fire.
Got it.
Very warm, very bright all of a sudden.
All flies forward, and for a brief moment, the space is further lit up as a just bellowing flame emits from the owl, scorching a few more of them. You can still see like flickering flame and smoldering flesh stick to these Carnathi undead soldiers, but they're still continuing, still going to push through at that undead fortitude. Seeing them just going at this relentlessly.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Feathers. And then Valkyrie. This is just players versus enemy because of how they rolled.
Right. I'm gonna move because I have a climb speed. Can I move to be further into the room in the corner, climbing over the railing, like over there,
Yeah, because you have a climb
without
speed.
getting into their attack range?
Yeah.
Okay. I will shoot my crossbow at Evadius.
All right, go for it.
That's a 19 to hit, 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Yeah.
22 will hit. Roll damage.
1d8 plus 4. That's
I miss being a
5
cleric.
magical piercing damage. And he's pushed 10 feet away.
How much damage?
5.
5. Push 10 feet back.
5 magical piercing damage, and he's pushed 10 feet back, yeah.
All right.
And then I will use my bonus action. Can I use my bonus action to cast a leveled spell?
Yeah, so long as, yeah, you can.
I will cast Healing Word on Ermine.
All right. Get him up before his turn.
How much help do I get?
I don't approve of the way we did this, but for fighting, I'm gonna do it well. Looks like 5 health.
Right. As you like skitter across, you manage to fire the crossbow and it hits Evidus, and he just like scoots back. You can hear like the scraping of metal as his boots peels across on the stone. And while your crossbow, unless you have crossbow experts now not loaded,
It's magical. It reloads itself.
okay, repeating crossbow, got it. So, and you do shoot over the Healing Word, Ermine. Take a breath up. You still feel the wounds, but at least they're not taking you out anymore, laying down on the steps.
Cute.
Still in melee.
Yeah, I know.
Valkyrie.
All right.
Not much room for a bear.
That's where you're wrong.
Oh no.
Who
Please,
has
John.
Axmar's sheet up?
I do.
I don't.
Roll his initiative.
Okay. He's +3, so 1 less than mine.
He'll join
I
on the
will
second
move.
round.
12.
Um,
Yeah. 16.
Let's go.
Jesus is still.
As I run from my current location down to Drago,
Okay.
Becoming large will then I won't be 5 foot by 5 foot anymore, right? I'll be bigger than that.
Yeah, a large creature, you'd be 10 foot by 10 foot. If you expand, any way you do, you're knocking ally. The least amount of ally you hit is you move bellow dash into difficult terrain.
Okay. Well, then I won't.
Or
move
you could
there.
move me
Yeah.
away
5,
from
10,
the
15,
enemy.
20, 25.
True. You could also, if you did that, you could also shunt Ermine back.
You're welcome to
30.
shunt me out of combat with
Would
the
a
Drago.
wolf do better for pack tactics? Or...
Okay. I'll push Ermine
Thank you.
to the right.
All right.
I was not listening to him anyway, but I pushed him to the right.
No, that's Nathan telling you.
I know.
Please push me out of combat. I'm a ranger in melee with
And
5 health.
as I'm running towards where I currently am now, I'm running. I like tumble down the stairs and land on my forearms. And as my forearms hit the ground, they're not human anymore. They're obviously bear, and I just vert into a bear,
All right.
Bear paws.
roaring and raging.
Bear paws.
Bear.
It's a very small. Oh, there we go.
He's huge.
That's basically the end of my turn.
Okay, my turn. My turn? Not my turn.
Yes, your turn.
Okay. No longer being in combat. Can I move past Zafil?
Yes, it would be difficult terrain.
5, 10, 15, 20. Cool. Okay. I will curse at them in French. I remember some French, but I mostly remember merde, which is just damn, actually, no, merde is damn.
Or it's
I'll
used
say
in the same way.
vache, which is bitch. Vache kanath, or kanath bitch is what that means.
You lost our
for those playing at home.
It says it means shit, by the way. It
Merde?
says it means shit, yeah.
Is it merde? That means damn. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Don't care.
Yep.
Cool. I will shoot an arrow at Ivitus.
Okay.
Let's see if I can hit him. No, I cannot. I continue my streak of not rolling above a 10.
Right.
I will be back. I'm getting my own dice.
They are going to jail.
And
I wasn't able to do my own I
For
might
my-
go back to digital dice because my dice aren't failing me right now.
yeah, for my bonus action, I will cast my Swift Stride to give me 4 temporary HP to maybe survive a hit. And I will be back.
All right. You're still wounded, so trying to squeeze between allies and still firing off the shot. The arrow doesn't fully make it. All right. Now all their turns.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
This is going to move up.
This is gonna hurt a lot.
See, quick check on Leviticus's rules. Yeah, it's gonna make 3 attacks against Mamar now.
Oh wait, did he move within my vicinity?
He moved up to you, yeah.
That's only on the target that you punched, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is deadlift right now.
I don't
Yeah,
have like
so it's
a.
not that.
Do I not have like
Not
some
against
kinda...
not against Leviticus. You've analyzed deadlift.
Yeah. I was just seeing if I have like a opportunity attack or something, but
Not
That's
entering,
okay.
exiting.
Unless you have
Okay.
Pole Arm Master.
Full master.
Yeah.
gotcha. I don't have.
Which?
Yeah, I
one
don't
you're
have
down
any
to?
of that. Never mind. Damn.
Yeah, no, they hurt.
Okay, well that doesn't hit at least.
2 hits.
How
Much less. So that's 16 points of slashing damage.
This is
Okay.
bullshit. Fucking did 27 damage to me in one fucking hit.
It's a very jagged, like almost like a
Metal.
black blade, but some of it, like the hilt, is made of bone.
Mm.
All right, that is the end of their turn.
Ow.
It is now
Metal.
Drago's turn. Drago's gonna focus on the bear. Also, now that it's Drago and Detlaf both can attack the bear, they're gonna use pack tactics for advantage.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
2
you
hits, I
better-
assume,
you
against
better
the
crack
bear.
one.
16, 10, 17.
Yeah.
16, 10, 17.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 2 hits.
Got it. 11 points of slashing damage to Valkyrie.
That's both?
Yeah, 2.
Damn.
That's both attacks is 11?
Yeah,
A 4 and a 7. Well, it's in chat.
All right. So, halved, so 5?
Yeah.
Also, I don't have access to the bear on map.
Yes. I need to know
Um,
that. give you control.
Give his bear back.
I usually mainly use it for the health aspect.
I didn't remember how to do this. Fuck.
I was brain farting for a moment how to actually give you access as Bareth because I thought you already did.
Yeah, I did the exact same
You can
thing.
delete it and I can put mine there.
Yeah, sure. Thought there was an issue with that, but yeah, do that.
Ta-da.
Okay, now it's Detlath going to pack tactics for Bellow Dash.
Mm.
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 So 2 more hits.
Yep.
All right. 22 points, reduced down to 11.
All right. Ow.
Yeah. So as they like step up and start attacking, there's almost this like unison between their fights. Some of them are like baiting attacks, baiting your defense so the other can swoop in with an attack. They made up a bulk of a fighting force at some point, the undead soldiers, and you can definitely start to see it now, the way they work together in formation as a unit. That should go to Bellow Dash now.
Ow. Yeah, I guess I'll just go for the great axe attack.
Righty, great axe attack.
18.
18. Gonna hate me for this.
Mm.
It's gonna use his reaction to parry,
Fuck.
increasing C and will deflect an 18. As the axe starts to raise up again, the reaction of the soldier takes his sword, hits the shaft of your axe and brings it down before it can strike him. That is their reaction spent, though.
Alright.
Right.
And that's all for me.
It's unfortunate when it's parrying and below level 5.
The problem with level 3, one
Yeah.
attack per action.
Mamar.
I'm going to proceed to start striking with the short sword on the same target.
That
Just-
left, got it.
Yeah. All right.
The short sword.
The sword. The short sword.
Sword.
Making fun of me.
Yes.
Yes.
Very nice. That will be a tasty
I like
25.
That hits.
I like your words, Magic Man.
God damn it. Unfortunately, that's a 6.
6 points of damage on Detlaff. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really want him to go. So I'm just gonna do another set of flurry of blows.
All right. More flurry of blows. Go for it.
Okay. Okay. 24.
That hits.
God damn it, keeps rolling off. And then the other one is now numbers 19.
19.
Yeah.
On Detlaff. Yeah, Detlaff already parried, so he can't parry you again. 2 more hits.
Oh wait, that's with a D4 here.
So there's like a moment where you can
6.
see Detlaff has committed all of his attention to the front, so you just start hammering.
6 and 8.
Got it. 6 and 8 damage. Yeah, he's looking pretty banged up now.
So I go for a slash, and then I quickly insert my sword back into my arm, and it's.
Yeah, 2 more follow-ups. You're starting to see bits of his armor crumple inwards, pieces falling off now. It's pretty grotesque in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Zaphael.
Okay. I guess I'll expend the first level slot for magic missile again.
All right.
I'll put which one's more?
Detlef is the one that appears injured, like the most injured out of any group.
All right, that's 3 points on him then.
3 darts.
3 darts on him.
Okay, roll through 3 darts. Explosion, the magic missiles out, swerve around, and health him.
9, and then 3, so 12 points of force.
Got it. 12 points of force. Still in there, but just barely now.
And Capone's turn again.
Yep. Owl Capone.
Yeah, Owl Capone. Reminder, he's a tiny creature, so he can actually just sit like right here if he wants to.
Okay.
And
gonna try
same repeat, rinse and repeat here.
Got it.
Mm.
Dex save of 14.
I bet your cat could make better rolls.
Fail, 1 pass. Pass for Aviticus, fail for Drago and Detlef.
13 points for the one that failed, and, well, I guess 6 for the one that didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get that 15 onto him.
Oh, let me reload my crossbow as my bonus action.
Took how much damage? That was
So,
12.
yeah, 13 for the ones that failed. Yeah. So, I forget if we're running up or running down.
All right. All right, yeah. As the fire billows out and hits all of them, only a little bit, Avedis is able to like partially hide behind Detlef to cover himself from the attack. And there's a moment where it almost looks like Detlef is going to like stand back up as he's falling down. Bits of the metal skin and bone is melting off of him. He almost stands up before the bone just buckles and poof, collapses down. And Detlef is out. Anything else, Raphael?
I reloaded my crossbow, my bonus action, but that's my turn.
All right, Feathers.
Detlef just died
Yes, Detlef did die.
for the second time. All right.
Yes.
I will move around the flank a little bit to get a clearer shot.
Okay, it's difficult terrain when walking over the carpeted section because it's
Okay.
kind of moving around the bolts.
I just wanted to go to here. That's all my movement, anyways.
22. Yep,
So I will shoot Drago.
got it.
Because he's in melee, do I get advantage?
No, not when firing at someone.
Right. Okay. Shoot. Right to shoot at him. That's a 23 to hit.
23 hits, roll damage.
8. It's max roll. That's 12 piercing
12
damage.
points of piercing damage. Yeah, the bolt just snakes between like a crack and a gap of the plate and just sinks right in. I feel like it definitely did some damage there.
And I will cast. Is anybody fucking hurt right now of our party members besides Ermine? Like, how's the bear doing?
Fine.
Never heal the bear. That is temp HP, basically.
And the
Alright.
bear can heal himself first.
All right.
Her himself.
For himself.
I think that'll be my turn then.
All right.
Talk about using spell.
Axanar can go now if we want to put him in.
Has anyone contacted him?
I don't know
Yeah,
where
he already said
not
he's not gonna
Oh,
come.
okay.
Either Word of Radiance or Mind Sliver, probably. If you guys don't want to run any of his spell slots, that's what he has available.
This is the guy who was outside, right?
No, this
he's
is your
chatting with
ally.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Robert.
This
Spirit,
is
yeah, Spirit.
Axanar, Spirit's character.
Oh.
Yeah, he was upstairs
Oh.
and he heard the commotion.
Probably a mind sliver then.
All right.
To
Mind
make
Slither on Drago.
Yeah.
What check?
Intelligence 15.
Yeah.
11, they fail.
Nice.
I know it's 1d4 off their next saving throw.
He takes 6 points of psychic damage.
Right, 6 points of psychic damage. Whatever like brain matter is still left up there is hit with a powerful psionic attack, and it's like temporarily dazed Detlef. Or not Detlef, who's already dead, Drago.
The other
All
dude.
right. Other guy name, yeah. Okay, Ermine.
Will shoot an arrow. No. I end my turn.
Another arrow flies up.
Again, under a 10.
That is just unlucky. I'm sorry.
10 rolls. Under 10.
Viticus is going to take a step back.
Hold up.
Grab the wall.
You
What?
skipped the bear. You skipped the bear.
Oh yeah, because that's what it was. You weren't on the initiative anymore. What's your initiative?
It was
Before me.
before Nathan. After Feathers.
10. Sure. That will put you there.
Something like that.
Go ahead. Put back in
so-
spot.
I'm gonna do a double attack here. I'm gonna go for the claw and bite.
Alrighty.
It's going to be a 22 to hit on
Drago. Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be a D8.
I'm gonna hit draw right.
There we go.
D8. That's gonna be 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
I look fucking dead.
Still up. And then next
Yep,
attack.
still up. Keep going.
It's going to be an unnatural 20.
Got it.
Unnatural.
Go for it. Full
It's going
damage.
to be a total of 11 points of damage.
11 points. Got it. All right. That one will also kill. You managed to like buckle one knee and then just boom, take down Drago.
And then with that kill, I will move the bear up because I think there's no one else. Move up 5 feet and be in Evedius
Yes.
range.
All right. And it's only Vidius's turn. Going to take 3 attacks against the bear. That's just getting closer.
That's 5. What?
What? What?
I think he's spacing out.
Oh, Evidius is over here for me.
You can move.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
move around.
Yeah, he was there, but I have to move him back.
Yeah.
24, 13, 10 for a Valkyrie.
Yeah, 2 of those hit.
Alrighty. 10 points of slashing.
Total of 5 points of damage.
Righty. It for them onto Beladesh. As just 2 more slashes attempting to cut through your hide and fur.
Well, that didn't work. 11.
Unfortunately, no.
I
Get
overhead
overstep the
toss.
plot. Oh, he's overhead toss over. Okay.
I'm not gonna walk up to him. And then
Flies.
and then the Enderman back into my hand.
Oh, that's cool.
Fucking the returning items and throwing them again.
It weighs like 1 pound right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is awesome. I mean, rah!
It was worth the try, Melodash, and then we moved to Mar.
Yo, the Destrode. I want a lightsaber. Nerd Rage Barbarian.
Once again, pull out my short sword and go for the kneecaps
All right,
Sure, short.
for
on
movement.
attack.
Taking out that movement for a total number of math. 22.
22, that hits. Roll damage.
That's a 9.
99 damage. It's a solid slash across the knee, and it would have like caused a normal human to buckle. Not so much an undead. They still retain rigidity and stance.
As I see this, and I get even more irritated at the fact that it did not do anything to it. Flurry of
You're
blows to that
irritated.
knee.
You're irritated.
Okay.
Buzz.
Okay. 21.
21 hits.
Holy shit.
Come on. Got this. Finish him.
Yeah, I
Finish
do.
him.
Yeah, I do. 24.
Both hit, roll damage. You start just, when the arm blade retracts, just solid hits against the leg, you're managing to crumple in the armor there, and you just keep going crazy.
Alright. 5. And another 5. So 10.
Oh. Still going, though.
That leg doesn't buckle at all.
Not quite.
That's a stubborn fucking kneecap.
It's... Okay.
At least
FIL.
does it mangle
We're
it
not-
a little bit where it's showing at least.
Oh, it's mangled.
Okay.
We're not doing flanking rules, right?
Correct.
No.
No, not doing flanking rules.
Okay. Well, I'll try something cool, and if it works, it works. Cool. Bonus action first. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Teleports behind you, blessing of the Raven Queen.
Okay. Alrighty.
I'll use my dagger in this case.
All right.
Stab. 13, not quite enough, right?
Not. Can't hit with that, no.
Okay. Directly on top of him, then. Capone.
All right. Has a flurry. Boom! Like this solid, like direct down hit.
Yeah, it's Dex save of 14, please.
Sure thing. No. Damn.
8 points of fire.
More points of fire. Just really trying to give it your all scorched, beaten down. Still going.
That should
That's
be my
it.
turn.
Feathers. It is
Still
getting
alive.
cramped around him as he is being swarmed.
Yeah. Yep. Gonna move a little bit further back, try to get that angle again.
All right.
Thread a shot in there, I think. I don't trust. He said nothing. He said full damage is not the way to go. If I recall.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah, that's my spell. Yeah. And also poison damage. That's not the way to go. Yep, that sucks. I'm just gonna sling a shot in the thing. Ooh, that's a bad roll. That's 10.
10 will not hit. It's also just hard to hit him now with all the armor and your allies like mounting like a circle around him. You're trying to get that angle in, and eventually you let loose a bolt and it just flies.
Screw this. I'm gonna start walking back up the stairs.
All
I'm
right.
gonna get that far, I think. I probably can get that far.
Still drunk.
I don't
Axonar.
think we needed this fight in the first place. Fuck this.
Mind spike, I imagine.
Oh, he had disadvantage on the D4, right?
Yeah, but he still failed.
All right. I guess word of radiance this time.
All right. What's word of radiance?
Con 15.
Got it. 20.
Passes that. Nothing happens.
All right. That's Axonar. On to Valkyrie.
Valkyrie. All right, 2 attacks. Raw, bear, a bite and a claw at
Got it.
the Avidius. First one going for the bite of a total of 16 to hit.
16 will miss.
Oh, okay. Now for the claw attack. Not with this dice. Perfect. It's gonna be a 24 to hit.
That will hit. Roll damage.
Yeah.
Get ready, Ermine.
8, 14, 15 points of damage.
All right. 15 points. Sorry, totally whiffed his health for a moment there. There we go. It's a solid hit, and you can just see whatever like ichor runs through its system is beginning just to pour out now. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Ermine. Nathan. Okay.
2.
Oh my god.
Back to my phone.
Guys,
This is
in the chat, prayers and thoughts for Nathan here. He's rolling pretty badly.
I don't know about
Prayers
you,
and
but
thoughts.
these are good clips for content
Let's
right
put a-
here.
Put a P in the chat for prayers.
It's one of those moments when I don't feel bad about reading a comic. Tell me when it's done.
Okay. Surrounded, so he's gonna just take a fucking wild stab at who the takedown.
Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me.
Sure,
Please.
we'll go for you.
Yes, let's go.
3
let's go
attacks
for
and
the guy who's
Sapphire.
asking to be hit. That's such a great idea.
Why not? Sometimes, why not?
Yeah.
I think only 1 hits.
17 with shield. Wait.
It's a nat 20.
You can't block. a nat
No,
20.
just shy of blocking a nat 20.
You can't block a nat.
Can't
20.
block a nat 20.
You
Okay,
can try
yeah,
though.
just,
You could make it re-roll.
If you give a.
oh, yeah, you can
some
block
type
a nat 20. Okay.
It's a
That's-
nat 20.
It's the other way around. You can never nat 20 and auto succeed a skill check, but nat 20 is always hit.
Always. Unless you do bonus action and cast whatever the fuck that broken spell is that we
Okay.
shouldn't play with.
So-
Yeah, I'm not taking that.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, just 1 hits.
All right. Should be 13 points of slashing.
And because I had just Blessing of the Raven Queen,
Yeah.
resistance when you teleport using Blessing of the Raven Queen, you gain resistance to all damage until the start of the next turn.
Yep.
So how much?
10 to 5.
Oh.
Because 10 damage, or 13, sorry, so
Yeah, I was
6.
thinking 13.
Sorry.
All right.
All right, Bellow Dash.
Alright.
Come on, bells.
Wind up the throwing arm.
Sorry.
All
Oh,
right.
wait, actually, that's
17 plus 3 plus 6.
That hits. Roll
23.
damage. 23 does.
And I should get to use a D12 now. 8 plus 4, 12.
Righty. That is.
No parry? You
Can't
as you
parry a
fucking
thrown
casual.
weapon.
Ugh.
One check though before
You can't?
can't parry thrown. On a melee attack, and when it's thrown at you, it's a
Thrown's not
ranged
melee.
attack.
mm,
And the only attack that I got beforehand was parried, so you know what?
Yeah. So sorry, doing quick math.
You're raging?
Yes.
You rolled your D8?
The wait. Oh yeah. The D6, no?
D8? Wild Surge?
That was at the beginning of my rage.
Didn't you roll that?
Yeah, that's why I have light weapon property.
Oh, okay.
It's not every round.
Yeah, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I live in the forest.
This guy doesn't know how money works.
Guy.
why are you crouching walking now?
Sorry.
With that,
Animal.
the axe is thrown, and it's like just turns its head forward and falls back.
It's like one of those guys from Star Wars with their like guns.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it is.
from the desert.
Right.
Ooh.
Calms
Oh, yeah.
down.
I can't say that.
His phone has astigmatism.
Calms down now as the Karnathi undead soldiers are put back to rest after countless years of dwelling in this basement after being forgotten about.
What irritates
Well,
I walked over
hope you're all
to
happy.
the one I offered to. There's no sign of anything left, correct? No sign of life, no pittance of mortality left in it.
Not anymore.
Stomp, curb twist, and then I start rifling through the bodies immediately.
Okay.
Actually, that 12 damage was 14th. I forgot that I had my plus 2 damage from raging.
Before anything
I
else.
forgot my
happens-
rage. Fuck. Damn.
Hey.
Hey, just in
Hey,
time.
welcome back.
Forgot to add rage damage.
I was gonna.
Hey guys, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No worries. All good.
What?
Lamar.
I mean, Chris, when
Lamar.
I'm okay.
I was gonna ask. So just to paint the whole picture to my understanding, they got trapped down here from some
Yep.
kind
Yeah,
of explosion from the
point-
current
Yep.
owners.
Yeah, to paint
Yep.
the full
No.
picture from what you've heard.
No, he's just.
No, I was answering what he was saying. Yeah,
was-
they got trapped here before the morning, which was like 10 years ago.
4 years.
4 years ago. 4 years ago.
Right.
Two
They
is
got
not the
trapped
dwarf for.
before the morning. They've been trapped in the basement. Basically, they were a group of Karnathi warriors coming in. They went and they hid them in the basement. The previous owner blew something up. They got trapped and have been here since.
Pretty much.
They then started to gain sentience somehow, which we'll never know.
And
Yeah, well,
just to even clear up, the current owners did not do this explosion.
no.
Correct. Whoever the previous owner of this estate was, presumably when Vatheron was being assailed by Karnath during the last war, had rigged his house to explode and detonated when a team had gone in. According to them, buried their Bone Knight, who was their captain, and left them in here.
Okay.
On the I think, did I already have you roll history check on the word Bone Knight?
You
I
did
know what a
not.
bone knight is.
I don't
though.
think you made me do a history check on that. I didn't know
No.
if I.
You already
knew.
know what a Bone Knight is?
I would know what a bone knight is.
I mean,
I
I could
feel.
roll.
Let me know if I'm wrong.
Yeah, no,
If I know.
you would.
I would know.
You're
I
a
would.
harder one. You have to roll history check
Okay.
because you haven't been around for
For that stretch
the
of time.
duration of time when Bone Knights were in existence.
Yeah. I'll roll.
Like Karnaf didn't have them when you left. And you entered at like a nebulous time.
Yeah, that's a.
Hey
13,
Chris,
so
is
it's
it too
kinda
late
low.
for me to join in on this?
Your character is here. You are
I
here.
am
You're here. You're here.
Would I know about this?
We will.
Oh, I'm gonna have such a hard time now. Oh god.
You're here. You might just have to give it like small pause as you get into the scene for the next 4 minutes or however long it lasts.
Well, listen, we got here. We were helping a couple of people who own this house, and they were looking. Their house is haunted, scratching noise to get out. Ooh, and they're like, "Help us! Help us! 25 gold, help us!" And we're like, "Okay, listen, we'll help you, but only if you give us something better than gold." And so we do it, and we find these 3 people underneath their basement, like Anne Frank, and we go down there, we kill them like Nazis, and then they're gone.
Wait, hold up a second.
Now the haunting's gone. All right.
Why does Valkyrie know?
Honestly, I agree with that.
How does Valkyrie
don't.
know?
But we'll continue on.
Did Valkyrie
I
just do a
searched the bodies.
Deadpool?
Okay, yeah. Let's get back on track. History check. What was it?
Oh, I said a 13, so it's kind of throw in the
13.
air.
Unfortunately, it's just one of those things that you have to kind of be there to see,
To know.
especially Karnath and what they were doing. To see it is usually either you are fighting Karnath or you are in Karnath.
Yeah.
Speaking of fighting Karnath, Hermine, Bone Knights are paladins of the blood of Vol. And they command with them the power to raise the dead. So they usually raise a select few as thralls to serve as their Karnathi undead soldiers.
Yeah, very familiar with the garbage. So yeah, after stomping, twisting the heel, I will search the bodies for items of value, and then I'll go look for the Bone Knight, because I know they have some things of value.
Alrighty. The bodies themselves, unfortunately, don't have any. The things that they do have is like welded metal to their skin and a jagged sword, and it's like
and annoying.
even if you wanted
and
to
you
sell
didn't gain
this,
much when you got rid of them.
yeah, this
I just
was.
Do you want any of that? Do you want
Yeah.
any of that?
No,
I'll put it in a pile and just cast Create Bonfire on it.
thank you. I appreciate this.
I just
sentiment.
want-
Detect
Fine,
was Detect Magic ever finished?
No, he came down to fight.
No,
Remember?
I rolled the roll in between whether I save them or finish the spell. However, everything I did say I relayed to Axanar because of my racial feature, being able to see him and use Mind Link to telepathically communicate to any creature I can see within 30 feet.
When Valkyrie connects to your mind,
Can you do
there
that when
is-
you're a bear?
It is a racial feat.
works when
Technically,
you're a
they're
bear.
not of that race.
Yeah.
he hears all of his
Yeah.
features and
As a
traits.
wild
Okay.
shape,
Cool. That works then.
Mhm.
All good.
Like-
I'm like, can you do that? You are
It's-
a bear.
I would also say technically, because he's a Kalashar, it is a mental
Ah,
feature of his, and he retains all mental.
I would agree. That does make sense. Cool.
But when
Let
he
me-
speaks to you mentally, it is,
There's no
or
accent.
Valkyrie, when she speaks to you
Will.
telepathy, there is the voice, and then there's like these gentle whispers on the wind that follow, almost like
Mordecai.
yeah, it's all Mordecai. No, it's almost like it's speaking
up?
during a breeze. But when you listen, they can hear they're just very soft voices speaking alongside.
But,
And that was all relayed to you.
I'll look for the Bone Knight.
Yes.
Right. Roll an investigation check. And is anyone doing anything else?
I go back to the
Oh,
morning gate.
Hello, Dash.
I don't
Since
find the
everyone's
bone
over
knight.
here, like,
I
trying
rolled
to
a
detect
1.
Magic
Sorry.
and shit.
What was that for Belodash?
Since everyone's over here trying to detect magic and shit, can I use my magical awareness?
What's that do?
It's
Detect
an
magic?
action. Open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic until the end of your next turn, basically 6 seconds. You can know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover.
Okay.
When you sense a spell, you learn what school of magic it belongs to.
All
Fucking
right.
getting rid of my spell. Fuck that shit. That's way
I
better.
rolled a 5, Chris.
It's only 2
5.
temps per long rest.
Yeah, but 10 minutes
Yeah.
compared to that.
Yeah.
And it's like that.
Yeah.
Wait, is it
Something
detect
to note
magic?
though, it's blocked by total cover.
Yes.
Cold or cover, which
Which
means
is-
rocks are total cover, meaning
That's-
me not finding
If
the
you-
bone knight because I
You
rolled a
cannot deny sight.
fucking 1.
I'm a bear. I can't cast it anyway.
I have rolled
When
a
I'm
3,
raging.
a 2, a 2,
It is
and a
You
a
stop
1.
raging
detecting.
after 6 seconds. Because rage is either you're
Right.
hit or you are hit or you hit in 6 seconds.
You're right. Well, I'm still a bear. I still can't cast.
And you can't uncast because Valkyrie can't get out of
I'll
wild shape.
cast detect magic after frustratingly not being able to find the bone knight.
Okay. And detect magic, if to my recollection, is magical within 30
For
feet.
the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn the school of magic, if any.
What was that, Feathers? Belodash?
I'm just trying to figure out like how this actually happened, like the magical, like how the magic
Investigation
worked.
check? With advantage. This
When
was
he
set up
detects
by
magic, would
Artifice.
I be glowing?
He would be glowing because he
The
counts
bear would be glowing.
there would be glowing in like yeah.
You notice I have
Spellbook
several magical
hat
items on me,
familiar.
Yeah,
including my armor.
for a
Oh,
surprising
like
low
me
level
myself.
party, a lot of glowing people. But yeah, Belodash himself is glowing, but unlike everyone else who's like a solid this color, this color, this school, Belodash is just a roiling boil of magic. At any one point, you're unable to tell what school it is. Is it no school or is it every school?
I will take that all into note. And I will look for the bone knight, which should give off some kind of necromancy, something. Maybe. It's been a long time.
So
But they usually keep something.
when you
that's
stand on
going
the stairs and you detect magic, you receive a pulse 20 feet down of a ping from a magical item.
Bear. Bear.
Feathers.
My investigation was a 21.
Okay,
Are
keep
you
that in
good
mind.
at digging?
Bear looks at you. And you just get this ping in your head. I really don't know. I haven't really tried digging as a bear. I can try digging as a bear, but my claws only go so far. I'm not.
Wait. Remove the stone, and we shall dig below 20 feet. I appreciate the assistance. Thank you. And I will, for the next, till I dig 20 feet down.
Got it. Feathers.
Do I need a roll?
No, this is
Thank
easy
you.
enough with bear assistance. And it's moving dirt. at
I
the end of the day.
appreciate it.
Isn't detect magic blocked by 3 feet of dirt?
Is it?
It is
No
blocked
cast
by no.
Check.
Well, it says 1 foot of. Oh yeah, no. It says 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Ah.
So no.
I detecting the misspeak. It's not 20 feet down because that's a little extreme. It was closer to 10, but still, but I've already
I
said
wouldn't
it.
detect it,
so,
yeah. They did also point though.
They
Where
point
he
to where
was,
it
yeah.
was, yeah. Which
Yeah,
is
they-
the spot you're on.
Yeah. I'll just start digging.
20 feet was a little. I
Very
always
weird
mix it
that
up
they
with,
think
but it would
3
be like
feet of
10.
wood and 3 feet of dirt are the same thing.
I think it's density wise.
Also, then again, we can all go under the understanding that there is a reason this spell is labeled this way, and it's because of combat dungeons, so you can't see through the walls of a dungeon.
Because
Yep.
somebody was there. Was like, hey, I can see through that.
Yeah.
Roll 1d4, Ermine.
Also, Zophiel has his hand up.
Yes, we have a few. Zaphael first, and then Feathers.
I'm actually going to stop concentrating on that great bonfire and actually just take the now probably molten metal.
Oh.
Probably not molten. It's scorching, not molten.
It's clean, at least.
And very
Yeah.
hot.
From the fire.
Yeah, clean. It's like we'll say clean.
The ever cleansing fire.
You're clean.
It's
All right, I will unraise my hand.
yeah. In terms of like magical or like components you can use, I wouldn't call this metal. Got it. I wouldn't call this metal anything special related to Karnath. It is just scrap metal. So if that's what you were looking for, that's what you get.
Yep.
Perfect.
Exactly it.
Feathers. Whoever rigged this house to explode was somewhat of a madman. You are finding the trace amounts of the dragon shards that were set up. And it must have been terrifying for the first set of scavengers to go through this house following that battle. Because presumably this artificer did not come back. There is evidence of people hitting traps. This place must have been just booby trapped, all hell in black. You can see underneath some floorboards were dragon shards that were putting up glyphs of warding. Here was another glyph of warding, and that's most likely what caused the detonation that crumbled in here. It is it's remarkable and very amusing, the level of artifice that went in here and the level of paranoia that probably also was involved into rigging your house to be just a living death trap like Sen's Fortress.
I am excited.
Finally, it will take 3 hours then to excavate while also no longer having that clear goal of where you're going, because now you're kind of pushing the dirt aside, seeing what it is, going off just that feeling alone. So that does take you into the noon, which is probably where you wanted to be.
Can I try to look for any more traps that have not been triggered or secret doors or something?
Part of your investigation, it seems that over time, all traps have been triggered or have fallen off, like the magic has rendered them inert.
In this room?
In the mansion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're safe from being trapped.
And the people outside are safe.
Yes, the people outside are safe too. The final thing then, after 3 hours of digging, mind you, a bear stops being a bear, I believe, after some amount of hours.
1 hour, yeah.
Yeah. But you do happen across finally a hilt.
Hey, I found this. Wait, I found this. I hold it up.
Does anything happen as I'm waiting to the morning gate?
If you just walk there?
Yeah, I just leave.
Nothing happens. The morning gate is still closed. After you wait around for like an hour or so, because that takes them 3, Dosen's like, what the hell are you waiting around for?
Here, I can identify that after a while.
I'm just trying to quickly get its page up. Yeah, Docent grills you for a little bit. Tries to almost instigate a back and forth.
Well, you have a problem with waiting.
I'm the one stuck in your damn head, and I'm just tired of looking at this view.
Okay, you have a better idea?
Look literally anywhere else. Okay. Found my item.
Some titties.
You find the hilt, and as you kind of pull the weapon out, you see a menacing axe made of cracked steel and white bone. There is, it's almost kind of like it almost would be like a stone-ish blade, and you're surprised to see it like cracked but still holds shape. Did you cast Identify?
I made the suggestion, but nobody who is actually digging has given it to me.
That's right. In character, Feathers does offer to identify the
Yeah, and it'll take me off the ritual
axe
cast
when
it.
it is found.
After ritual cast it, so it'll take me a little while.
As up to whoever acquires the axe, Valkyrie or Ermine.
I'm stuck in like a hole.
You're the first one to get the axe.
I'm stuck in a hole. I'm holding it up.
I will grab him and pull him out.
Is that from the digging?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I would grab that.
It's unidentified, and so Feathers
There
is
is a
offering
rope
to
lower down to you.
identify.
Does this look like the axe of what I would believe the
Menacing axe of cracked steel and white bone.
yeah.
Here,
Do I remember what these do in combat? Having watched them be used on comrades and
each one is different.
do I remember some of what they would do?
I mean, they're different enough. It is to the preference of the
Okay.
Bone Knight.
Okay. Anything else? Any of the Bone Knight's armor or money or valuables?
Not so much. You find the weapon and you find bits of the armor, which is like a steel plate decorated in bone, but it would just take you much longer to unearth the body.
Not worth it.
Yeah. And the Bone Knights wouldn't carry a lot of money on them, especially on campaign.
Yeah. I'll grab the axe and hop up quickly, and then I'll look down and Vekia, do you need to stay as the bear?
He's not a bear.
Dropped bear form
Not
2
a
hours
bear.
ago.
Oh, never mind. Do you need help up? Help up?
I don't think so. I think the other one, the
There
little,
is-
the pretty one, hand me a rope, so I think I can just pull up
Pretty one being
Axanar.
Excellent, yeah.
Sorry, Feathers.
Sorry, Feather.
I'll take the man. I'll take the axe. And I'll walk to. I'll be like,
Oh
okay.
no!
Look up.
It's gonna be a long campaign.
Okay. I'll take the axe. I'll walk to the magic wielding one. Do you have the ability to identify objects?
I say the magic wielding one
Armor.
who you're talking to. Okay.
The one who I know to be a wizard and have seen use a book.
One already offered to you. It was not me.
I did hear that. I was definitely reading my comic.
Yeah, Feathers was making the Feathers was offering
not paying
to
attention
like,
to who had identified.
yeah, Feathers was like trying to.
Okay,
get your attention.
I'll take it to Feathers and be like, please let me know the usage of the apps.
Coming to move.
I will promptly sit in the middle of the floor, cross-legged, and obsess over this thing for like 11 minutes or however long it takes to cast.
At some point, is it even the spell or is it just Feathers obsessively
I mean,
looking?
you
No,
can
it's
cast
just
it in
feathers
a
and
minute.
everything. I don't have it memorized.
Oh,
I can
no,
only
you
do a
can't.
visual.
Then no, you can't. You can
Alex,
only take
previous
it.
engagement, he feels kind of awkward. He's like, I'm just gonna sit here and read.
It will take 11 minutes for me to.
I
rip
will
it.
look at
It
Feathers
just-
and I will go. I will leave that with you until it is identified.
Yeah. Okay.
While they're doing this,
Have we informed the owner of the establishment of the
Alright,
completion
it's
of
10:56.
his task?
Yeah. Okay.
Anybody? No?
I'll be very much happy to go and do so. I love
Then-
the captain. I can't
no.
see shit.
No, you are fine. Your communication abilities shall grow later. I appreciate your assistance in helping with the dirt we fought earlier. I shall inform our patron
of our accomplishment, and we shall be able to clear out soon. Appreciate it. And I shall go and walk and talk to the person who gave us the job.
You hear a snort.
I'm gonna use
from
one of those
Valkyrie.
times.
Very bearish.
You said
Like
they're gonna
snort.
be at this for 3 hours.
Yes.
I'm gonna use
Yeah,
one
we
of those
haven't been at
hours
this for 3
for
hours.
short rest and get some of my health back.
Yeah. It is 5
I'm
minutes.
assuming, Chris,
Oh, it
I
takes
could
5
not
minutes.
do a short rest during the
Yeah.
digging.
Everyone can short rest if you desire. It's
Actually,
one of your two.
I have no reason.
And if you don't want to short rest, then don't short rest. But keep track of that yourself, because I certainly won't remember.
that's fucking weird.
Hold
Why?
up. Wait a minute.
Why is one of my things?
How are
used
we
up?
short rest?
What the
The-
fuck?
for
Why
the
are one of my
dealer,
hit
they need-
Fire components to short rest?
I can brew you a pot
You
of
don't
tea.
require components to short rest.
No.
That is me.
No components. You need for the
Twinkle.
long rest. You need supplies.
Twinkle, twinkle. I take the
Dude.
short rest.
D10.
And
To
I
do
will
10.
use
I am just
the
going
rest
to
of
be
the
sitting
time.
over here, minding my own business.
Are you French Canadian or French?
French.
Okay.
You got two Frenchmen.
Cool. I was really fucking worried you were gonna be French Canadian. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna lose this so hard.
I mean, I could do the French Canadian
No,
too.
fine. We're fine.
I'm gonna go to the.
I can think of the
adventure-
Letterkenny episode where they're sitting there talking absolutely French and they're going, like after every sentence, they're
I'm gonna go to the Adventurers Guild for equipment
okay for women.
for some more.
For women.
For
For
women.
equipment,
Oh,
I believe
equipment.
it's 1 silver for the 10 supplies you need. If you need more supply for the
Supplies and also looking around for more better weapons for Mamar.
all right. They have like a modest selection of nothing magical. Most of this is like hand-me-down type of equipment. But there is like a glaive, a lot of swords, a lot of shields, some hammers, daggers aplenty, bow staves.
I get the feeling this is stuff that was probably salvaged from survivors.
Or not survived, yeah,
Or not survivors.
salvaged by the someone
Yeah, so
else's
we're gonna
spear at
salvage
some
from the
point.
people who can actually fight back.
So, well, you like, what are you looking for? Just any weapon?
Something that's completely different or new, something I've never seen before, kind of more, if anything, kind of odd.
Not here, unfortunately.
Hmm.
If it was odd, they probably sell it to someone else. But for the adventurers that are here and don't have their own equipment, this is like the last stop shop.
All right.
So it's
By
pretty
any
simple.
chance, would I have any sorts of knowledge that there's a black market around here?
I can tell you already, probably not in Vatheron.
Okay.
Well, actually, because you have criminal connection.
Yeah.
Not in Vatheron. Anywhere else, like
Most likely.
King Dever sent you here because it's the ass end of Breland.
Yeah.
So
For real.
coming back into Breland, you'll be able to find the lake. But this area is the dead zone.
Dead zone for that sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Influence of every sort of kind.
Gotcha.
All right.
A
The
February market.
the axe is identified. The axe at one point was wielded by a bone knight called Odric the Scourge, who won many campaigns and battles throughout Sire, commanding legions of undead under the Pallid Banner before meeting his end in Vatheron by the hands of a crafty artificer and improvised explosives. This is a +1 magical axe, and once per long rest can cast the spell Command, with a DC of 11.
Damn. All right.
Called the
Holy
Scourge of
somebody.
Sire.
Well, we got this here command and axe called the Scourge of Sire.
If only we knew somebody that used an axe. If only we knew somebody that used an axe.
Where'd the accent go? Damn! Woo! That accent went.
Do we know somebody who uses an axe?
Yeah.
Huh.
You got my fucking accent got fucked up.
Yeah.
Damn.
All fucked up. Yeah.
We're
No,
all
I
gonna
think you got
step
it.
on
You're
each
good.
other's toes so bad with his
This is,
accent.
know how I
so this is hard. We'll be better, guys. Don't worry.
You know how I be.
Know what I mean?
No.
Hold up now,
Well,
y'all.
until we find out who uses axe, how about we have Belodash hold on to axe for now?
I don't
I
give a
have
shit.
I have no problem with this.
I have all the
Do you say it's
information
a
I
battle
need.
axe or a great axe?
It is a great axe.
Okay.
Great axe.
I think Bales should hold the axe for now.
All right.
Goodbye.
Feel free to add the Scourge of Sire to your.
Until we
What
figure
is-
out what to do with the Bills.
Chris, when
Oh,
I
well,
walk out
Scourge of Sire
to
may not
our
be a great
attendant, is he
name
just
due to the fact
walking
that I
back and
don't
forth?
exist anymore.
I did not
Wait.
expect you guys to find that magical item.
I mean, technically, we should have.
Shouldn't have, yeah.
And
But
I also shouldn't
good
have
job.
rolled a 2 and a 1 for the last 5 rolls. Statistically, that's impossible.
welcome
No,
to being Reinhardt.
no. Statistically, it's unlikely.
I know.
Yes.
It was going to
Welcome
be
to
like
being
a
Reinhardt.
reward
The
if you
potential
had
math
help
majors,
to them. But no, you killed them and still found it.
They shouldn't attack me. Trash should know it's
You were
trash.
going to kill them, but okay.
You find Jovi is pacing a few circles, waiting. He had heard conflict most likely, and now has like a little bit of anxiety, making sure. Like
Hello,
it seemed
our patron. We have returned. We do apologize for the time it has taken to complete your
it
request.
scared me.
Yes,
Mamar left and didn't say a word, and all of a sudden, what's that? No,
he
the
does
Warforged
that.
left.
Do not worry. So what the issue was is there were 3 Karnath soldiers, undead soldiers underneath. They had been there since before the fall of the great nation of Saya. And so it is that they were basically trying to hide, unable to escape due to the present state of the entrance to the basement. We have burned and cleaned the bodies, so there should be no issue. We did not notice anything else down underneath that should cause a problem. We believe your ghosts, as you said, have been completed. We appreciate your patronage.
That is such a relief. Karnathi soldiers, how?
The trash does not know how to. The locals say, stay out of the stay in the bin, and so we are fine now.
You kind of almost catch him off guard too with your rhetoric.
Direction?
Yeah, and there's like a moment where you can almost catch that putting a few things together of accent and style before.
He quietly goes,
Not-
I should not
yeah.
piss this man off.
And then just goes for his a pouch by his side and moves to hand it to you. Count it out. 25 as promised.
I believe you to be trustworthy as a merchant. I also know where you stay, and so I appreciate and hope you appreciate the confidence I have in you. I shall split this among our group, and thank you again. If
Thank you.
out of the future curiosities, as I myself partake in the area, do you what do you happen to sell as a merchant?
It'll take some time for us to get set up. Our main trade is taking the industrial equipment and revelations from Breland and giving it up to Thrain. And they're not quite up there, but there's a market for it, especially during peace.
Yes, the time of peace can be hospitable to those who were lucky enough to survive in the after effects. Again, I thank you for your patronage. I shall alert my cohorts to the completion. Very minimal damage was done to the estate. You actually will now be able to go down to the basement. There may be some scorches on the dirt on the ground, but we believe that shall not cause any problems with your renovations.
Very little damage is caused by us.
Well, no, that's all I said. You guys are downstairs in the basement. You identified an item. You took 11 minutes. Then I'll walk downstairs. I'll go to the top of the stairs and say, alrighty, we have been paid. Let us go. Our meeting with the mayor will be happening soon.
Did you warn them about the traps?
There are traps. I was not made aware of the traps.
There used to be a lot of traps here. That's what caused the explosion and everything. It looks like there's been quite a few of them, but most of them, all of them I found, have been deactivated or have either been triggered or run out of magic. But they should probably be aware.
You may inform him after we leave. We have completed the requested task. You may be able to get some extra money for clearing out the traps if you worked yourself correctly. Otherwise, I shall meet you all at the gate to divide the 25 gold among the 7 of us. It may need to be going to the bank to get split smaller. And I'll walk out. Goodbye.
If we are done here, I will join him. Yeah. Eat.
What's a bank?
I'm a he.
Question, Chris.
I am a he.
So for my situation, it's considered a ration, and then each ration is 1 silver?
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure. I want to get 10 of them. 10 rations.
1 gold piece.
1 gold piece? Okay.
Yeah. They're repair kits for you, so.
Yeah.
It's harder for you technically, because anything you do is almost
one of
independent
us
of everyone.
just needs to learn mending.
Give me a second.
For this session.
I can heal him with my tinker's tools. He's just never asked me.
That's a good point. He didn't ask. He's not a big asker.
It's also a lot of trust you're putting into someone.
And then there's healing spells. If Mamar takes damage,
they will affect him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mamar will take healing through spellcraft, but the act of natural healing through long rest is something that he needs.
Dedicated. So we don't have to cast poison spells on him to heal him. Okay.
That doesn't even work.
On game.
Or like, if I threw a potion at him, would it work?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
Everything in terms of magical healing will still apply to Mamar. It is solely his natural healing that needs these repair kits, which are him for just rations.
I like the poison idea more.
He's not undead.
I have a poison cantrip, so.
God, Chris, you had to give us such a shit number to divide by 7.
Well, here's the thing. Feathers, do you want gold or no?
I mean, I'd be happier if I just found like a hunting trap or something, or a piece of rope.
So no, you don't want gold. So there you go. I don't want gold. Feathers, no gold.
No.
You
I
have
already...
5 people divide by 5. That should be like 7 gold per person.
Once you meet me at the gate, is there a particular reason you don't want
it's
gold?
Sank. Exactly, the number sank.
What's your intelligence, Will?
Is there
It's actually not that low, but my charisma's a 9. So together,
Is there a particular reason you do not request the gold?
It's not that useful. I got plenty already.
Okay, I shall forget the numbers I was running in my head, and I shall divide it 5 gold piece.
It should be 5.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
We had the thank gold. Okay, that's about.
They don't want the gold. I don't know what
It's so
they.
funny going from
No, why
Nathan's
they don't.
French.
Why they don't want the gold? I am the slow speaking French where this is
It
not
rolls
my native
off of his
language.
It rolls off his tongue like nothing, and you're over there like trying. I'm like, wow.
Well, I'm actually
I know,
I'm doing a
I
different
get
kind of French. There
I
are
get
multiple kinds of French. I'm doing
There are.
I
There
get
are
it.
a lot of different
I
kinds
get
of
it.
French.
It's just
Also, he probably had to take French in school and actually learned it. I do
Oh no,
not remember my
I
French.
spoke French regularly until grade 11.
I was gonna say, did you even have to take French, or was it just common?
We were in French. I was in French immersion, so my entire school
Yeah,
day was in
see?
French until
Yeah.
grade 11.
I fucking
Exactly.
took 3 classes of French that you saw me take. You saw how well I spoke French.
I mean, I could just to give Nathan a little bit of uniqueness. I could go to the French Canadian accent.
No.
Still
It's
better than my
calling
French,
people
to be honest.
motherfuckers and
at the very end. At the very end, do it because I had a whole week to figure it out. So why not?
See, I can just act as
Also,
if this version of Common is not my native tongue, and so I am speaking
You can just
solely.
make it up, dude.
Yeah. Who
Even
knows?
if someone's
Maybe
like, you're not doing a French accent right, you can be like, fuck off. It's not your character.
it's
You're
some,
French.
some
That's a
province.
big reason why
It's
his
some
accent
province
sound
in,
normal.
in
Should I just
probably
speak Portuguese
Marseille
the
or
whole session?
something.
Okay, so
Wait, your grandma might come in here and she'll see me and she'll get freaked out.
so that means Anthony, I, Stormer, Viking, and Spirit all add 5 gold.
I don't
As
want
we
your filth
have-
money.
Done.
You don't want the filth money.
I
Great,
don't want
cool.
your filth money.
Great. 50 divided by 4 now. Great. That's what I wanted to
25 divided
do.
by 4.
Yeah, I know. 25 divided by 4.
Okay, I'll take some
Great.
gold.
It'll be 6 1/4.
Yeah, 6 in
Now
And-
Valkyrie's asking for money.
No, you didn't want the money. You didn't want the money. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
No,
So I
you
will
all get
add
6, I'll take 1.
fine.
Give him shiny rock.
6 gold, and then here's
I
a
heard, I
gold.
heard it
Big
helped.
bear wants shiny rock.
Okay, Zachary, here is your singular gold after the distribution and the I whisper.
I can
hunk
never understand
of
why no one
metal.
wants someone
Actually,
not want the
this will
gold.
provide a great lesson
And
on
I
how
whisper,
money works.
and
What
the
we're gonna do.
hunk of metal over there does not want gold, and so here is 1 gold. So it seems you do not understand finances, and so 1 gold is equal to 10 silver.
Okay, listen, I understand how
And
money works. Okay, I have
100
10 gold
of
for,
the-
for 1 silver. Okay,
Yes.
it works just the same. I have it. I got 1.
How many
second.
bronze coins is that?
1 gold? At least 10.
We went over.
100.
We
At
went over
least
this.
10.
We went over this.
Did we though? Did we so?
Spirit, your character is what again? Lodash.
I'm
No,
Axonar,
that's-
man.
Oh, Axonar? I
Anthony.
can't remember.
actually,
I haven't gotten used to names yet. I know he's Valkyrie, I know he's Feathers and Mamar.
Valkyrie, we went over this.
I am
no, I got-
Axonal de Boisvert.
Oh, yeah.
did I not say it
Ah.
right? I said I had 10 gold per 1 silver. I said it right how you said it earlier.
Other way around. You got 10 silver.
I'll look at-
Oh,
Yeah.
1 silver per 10 gold. Got it.
No, what? 10 silver
Oh, jeez.
is 1 gold.
I thought you already explained
Uh,
this.
Will was
Actually,
born to
no,
play this
I-
character.
Axonar, I feel you and I will be comrades in pain as we continue through this.
Eh, you know, I deal with the servants sometimes.
They don't know what they don't know. And
Hey,
sometimes
you know,
we must deal with the pain of the ignorance of others.
I have the spells that can heal many things.
Stupidity ain't one of them.
Mind sliver.
Ouch.
Some of us seem
Zach
to
will
have
approach you
the
guys.
mind sliver all the time.
Ouch.
Zaf will approach you guys.
No, if I remember correctly, I didn't go down in battle.
Let Zaf do
That
this.
was that sounds good. I'm happy with that. Some of us have the mind sliver all the time.
Not
Yeah,
getting
see,
rid of the
Axonar,
thighs,
he-
fuck y'all.
Wow, that incredibly is insulting.
knows money.
That's Chris.
Oh, sorry.
Zaphael.
Zaphiel will approach you guys and say, "Hey, it was really fun. Appreciate it. I kind of needed some folks to hang out with. Add a character. It is the final one for me. I'll see you guys in 5 to 8 months
Oh, dude.
for D&D at least.
And
Well, nice to see you.
Back to in
we
character.
expect you to return,
Sweet
as they
accent.
say, full of musal.
Blah, blah, blah.
You will likely see me before I return to my beloved deep. Should be fine.
Listen, Zaphiel,
It's
we didn't
not
know you
quite done
long.
yet.
However, if you want to write to us, you're more than welcome to send us little notes and tell us how
Letters.
you're doing and such. Hopefully you have our contact information and such, but we'd love to hear from you.
Pretty good.
You're
Some of
always,
our
welcome,
members
you
may
know.
forget we are going into the Monlands and therefore would not be able to receive the letters until we return. But
Yeah.
in the
Hopefully I
eventual
will be able to
case,
help
if
with
we return, wonderful. Good to hear.
You will see me likely. Chris, do you have the theme?
The theme.
Not on the thing, sorry.
Okay.
But you can
You're
post
always
it in,
welcome
post in
to
chat
do
if you want.
adventure with
Yeah,
us,
sure.
Zavel.
Because you will see Zaphael more just played through me.
Chris.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Definitely not being written out of the campaign. Definitely will still be around.
Unless we kill him.
You might not want to.
Now let me long rest and
I'm
then
gonna say,
put myself
let's-
up to 7th level.
Seventh
Level
level,
20.
7th level versus 6 third levels.
It-
Numbers don't lie.
No.
That's like 18th level.
What will my AC go up to at that point? A lot.
Still played his
It's like
character.
18th level if you multiply and add them together, and then if you round, it's like 50th level. So it's
We do the
Stop
we
talking.
do the dance diffusion.
You know,
So,
can we
Oh
Oh
really
my
look
god,
at
what's
your math
messaging
skills?
me now?
if you need help with crafting things, I will gladly
so
assist.
Valkyrie
Making shorter. Thank you.
has an intelligence of 10, but was not raised in a civilization. So
So it's really
Yeah.
a hard 5.
yeah. So with math, fucking gone.
The Axonar is very smart and is actually knowledgeable of money, but he's knowledgeable of money in like, oh, I'll give this waiter a
Actually,
gold because
it
they
1
brought me the
second.
big chicken.
Big
Give me
chicken.
1 second.
See, I'm low class French. He's high class French.
Valkyrie's
And
over there like, oh, he
it
gave
makes
me
sense.
good tasting food. He deserved shiny rock.
Give me
I'm-
1 second.
I'm the
Stormer.
high class French that can turn the
I
French
have it
accent
now.
off if
It
I
is
need
here.
to.
It did.
I have to speak slowly as I
Oh, I
think
don't have fucking
of the
remember to open
translation
Roll 20
in
again.
my head.
I just
Spirit,
Uh,
I posted the
Campaign's gonna be awesome.
Spirit. I posted the candidate number 1 in the
Alright.
general. That's where I picked up my French accent in like 20 minutes. I was like, I didn't pick this up. It's a 1.5-minute video.
That one.
love the accents, by the way.
Yeah, it's great.
Yours too, Chris.
Thank you. All of my
Oh yeah, like I can only imagine how like challenging it is for all of us to maintain one fucking accent,
But there's like multiple.
and then you go through
maintain.
like 5 to 10 in one session, and it's like
It's harder for some more than others.
But then if you also fuck up, like, who's gonna question you? Like,
Exactly.
For real.
Yeah. Whereas us, we have to maintain the same fucking accent for 100-some episodes.
Yeah.
And we're just like, you
Oh,
fucked
by the
up.
time I
you do that to
give it
yourself.
like session 10 or 12, we'll have our accents down. No problem.
That's
I'm
what I was
gonna be
saying.
go-
Start now.
I'm gonna be talking to Shannon or talking to my boss or fucking talking to a client with a Russian accent, and it's gonna go so badly. And it's gonna be
You
like,
should really hire us. What?
what?
You should really hire us. Excuse me?
What kind of research equipment do you have? Well, actually, we have a nice combine that can harvest all of your stuff. What's up?
It's gonna go to Irish.
In Montana?
Irish into
Yeah.
Russian.
Listen. Like, oh my goodness.
Oh my God,
Your
Montana.
boss is gonna go.
Where are you from? Well, okay.
Well,
I can't.
California.
I'm actually from Russian, yes. My mother's Russian.
You're actually from Russian?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so glad I got this on stream.
It's broken, dude. He's going bad.
For good French
No,
accent,
what you do is you gotta do the accent to the clients you already have lined up, they already have known.
Yeah.
So they know, and they're just like, what the fuck?
Come with, dude. So we have this one, right? He's French. It's funny, but he works for one of the American companies. It was also a French company too. They work together. But like, he sent my boss a South Park link of Randy going like, "What's up, bro? What's up, bro?" And my boss is like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, he sent it through email. This guy is not the kind of person that like texts you like funny pictures and memes. It's been strictly professional up until that email. And it was just like, my boss looked at me, he's like, "What do I do with this?" And I was like, you gotta one up him, man.
What did you send back?
We sent back one today. This is after like 2 weeks of thinking about it. But we do a regulated wheat trial. And so we sent him the song Regulators, Mount Up. And we'll see what happens tomorrow and the next day. But yeah.
Hey, you might have a lifelong client, you might not have a client anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
He sent us a fucking South Park link saying "fuck this" and shit and stuff like that. So we're like, all right, he's already broken a lot of barriers here. Like, let's
Yes,
just fucking
he
keep
has.
going, I guess.
How far can you push
Professionalism
this?
is gone.
Well, I'm gonna end this stream.
Well, thanks, guys. Thank you for joining us on your special Valentine's Day. Don't forget to love and kiss a special somebody goodbye today, because you may not see them again. However, we might not see.
But you can
Stormer
also
again,
you
so
can
don't-
always leave that like and
everyone
always
send
come
a-
back.
Whoa! Don't forget to send goodbye to Stormer. We'll see you in a couple months. Thank you for
That's right.
serving our country, Stormer. This is a very special stream and Valentine's Day for you. Mwah. Hope to see
I
you again.
apologize for
Thank you
being
for your
late.
service.
Thank you for your service.
That's right. We
Takes a special
appreciate
kind
you.
of somebody to do what you're doing.
That's right.
Mm.
I hope somebody.
Thank you for
talks
doing
I'm gonna
you
wait
again.
till you've heard it a lot more.
Dude,
You will end up hating it.
I told someone I signed and they said thank you for your service. I'm like,
so here's the funny thing though, is that I don't hear people tell Navy personnel that a whole lot.
It's because usually it's the people, most of the time when you thank someone for their service, it's someone who has been deployed to combat.
Yeah.
mhm.
I know plenty of people who were in the military who were like, "Don't
I just
fucking
finished
thank
boot
me
camp,
for
thank you for this."
shit."
That's what
They're
I
like-
do. That to all my
Well-
friends that were in the military.
Mhm.
Thank you for
Biggest
your
thing is
service.
that,
Like,
like,
fuck you.
Tell that
I
to
wrote
Shannon.
them-
Shannon will come and rock your shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
my job
Shannon
is a
hates
little
it as fuck.
special.
She's like, I fucking hate
so-
being told thank you. Like, no. But at the same time, I'm also thanking him because, like, thank you for doing something I don't have to fucking do.
True.
That's the biggest thing.
Anywho's, hope you guys enjoy.
honestly,
We'll
it's
see you
the,
guys
uh,
next time on Eberron Session 3 this time around. And also, thank you, Stormer, for being around. And
I
we
mean,
will see
session.
Stormer, we're gonna
Three,
miss
Session
you.
three.
Yeah, I'm packing up
Session
my
three.
PC Friday or Saturday, so I'll play with you guys tomorrow.
Session
or
0 was
today.
our meetup with Chris individually.
Yep.
Session 1 was last one. This is 2. Next one will be 3.
Next one will be 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, a little different. But
But
yeah.
yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time.
You're flashing those knees
Everyone's
over there. Chris.
busy.
I know.